Jenny, Faye, and Bad Benny. They really get me, they really get me, they really get me high. Doobie-doo, bam-a-lam, bam-bam-bam-bam. Diane, Jenny, Faye, and Bad Benny. They really get me, they really get me high. Doobie-doo, bam-a-lam, oh, doobie-doo. Bam-bam-bam-bam, bam-bam-bam-bam, oh, doobie-doo. Feel like I'm going insane, and my eyes don't look the same. It's the same old story, but I'm to blame. But I guess it's for the best, I guess. I had a good day, but they ended in a mess. And I could use a little help from my friends. I could use a little help from my friends. And Bad Benny, doobie-doo, ba-ba-ba-ba-lama. Doobie-doo, Diane, Jenny, Faye, and Bad Benny. They really get me, they really get me, they really get me high. Let me tell you about Bad Benny, a little friend I met back in Cali. Little lady about this tall, but badass, so badass. She makes me shake. I get a little weak in my knees and they shake when she comes. I get a little weak in my knees and they shake when she comes. And my knees they shake when she comes. We smoke. Doobie-doo, bam-a-lam, oh, doobie-doo. They really get me high. Diane, Jenny, Faye, and Bad Benny. Ooh. I took purple indica down in Malibu. I smoke purple indica, sativa, and some dab too. Diane, Jenny, Faye, and Bad Benny. They really get me, they really get me. You wanna see me what they do to me? Doobie-doo, bam-a-lam, doobie-doo. Let me tell you about Diane, the little friend I met back in Michigan. Little lady, not real tall, but badass, so badass. She makes me shake. I get a little weak in my legs and they shake when she plays. I get a little weak in my legs and they shake when she plays. And my legs they shake when she plays. We smoke. Doobie-doo, bam-a-lam, doobie-doo. They really get me high. Bad Benny, Diane, and Jenny, Faye. Doobie-doo, bam-a-lam, I talk purple indica down in Malibu. I smoke purple indica, sativa, and some dab too. Diane, Jenny, Faye, and Bad Benny. They really get me, they really get me. Doobie-doo, bam-a-lam, doobie-doo. Let me tell you about Jenny Faye, one more little friend I met back in Indiana from FAYE. Little lady again, not that tall, but badass, so badass. She makes me shake. I get a little weak in my arms and they shake when she rolls. I get a little weak in my arms and they shake when she rolls. And my arms they shake when she rolls. We smoke. Doobie-doo, bam-a-lam, oh, doobie-doo. Feel like I'm going insane. And my eyes don't look the same. It's the same old story, but I'm to blame. But I guess it's for the best, I guess. I could stress a little less and get some rest. But I could use a little help from my friends. I could use a little help from my friends. And Bad Benny, doobie-doo, bam-a-lam, oh, doobie-doo. You really get me high. Doobie-doo, bam. my friends. I could use a little help from my friends. Diane, Jenny, Faye, Benny. Hi!
Welcome to the 21st Century Suffragettes cast. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. Thank you, family.
Evening. I don't know.
No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Let's just do it live.
That's the way we roll here. 21st Century Suffragettes. I'm Diane Russell. We got Jenny
Doing it
Faye.
live, folks.
Benny froze, and we told her to go out and come back in, and so hopefully that's happening.
Yeah,
She'll be back in 2
We got
seconds.
a teaser of Benny.
Yeah. And then
It was
we
quite
also
the
have-
tease. I didn't think she was that big of a tease, but whatever.
Yeah, and then Jenny has bad weather in the area, so she might cut out. And our friends Lisa and John Duff are in fucking Tornado Alley right now. I mean, it's just insane.
Those storms that just came through here were no joke. They stayed kind of north of us, and I just got skirted, but there's another little line about to come through here after a bit. And...
Yeah.
So, fun times.
Yeah, breaking shit all
But
over
also, my youngest stepson, the soldier,
hold on.
yeah,
Can't
that's
hear
what it sounds
anything.
like outside with the winds. Yeah, the winds outside just took care of everything else. So,
Yeah. And then your
but-
stepson might show up, and you're gonna have to go.
yeah,
say
my
hi.
youngest
Yeah.
stepson, the soldier, will be home for a couple of days before he turns 22 and goes out with some friends, and then he goes back to his base. And this is like the second time in about 2 years that we've seen him. So once he gets here, I will be greeting him at least, but then he can occupy himself till we go to dinner after the show. So
God.
hopefully the storms will go away and we can do that.
I know. So let me just text Benny and see if there is a problem. Is there a problem? Why is she not coming back right away? Okay. Maybe she lost power. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know?
the thought of her having storms is odd, but hey.
I mean, it could be, heat related or whatever. It's been like 104 degrees and
Yeah.
fucking, yeah. So anyway,
I can't imagine. I could never.
well, the thing is,
I love
we
you,
have
Betty. I
humid
could live
heat.
in the desert.
I don't know
I don't care.
I've never known what dry heat is like. I mean,
Hot. It's still hot.
it's still hot, but you don't feel sticky. I mean, I think I was in California once and we were in the desert.
But then it's
and we were
worse
like
because you can't really
four-wheeling-
sweat and cool yourself.
Yeah, we were.
So you're even hotter because it's dry.
Yeah,
At least wet heat, your sweating is cool, your body cooling itself.
yeah.
And if you get air on that sweat, that's part of what cools your body. If you can't sweat because it's dry or if it's evaporating instantly, you're going to have a hard time, feeling hydrated and cooling yourself. I just feel like it'd be hotter.
Mhm.
I have no desire to be hotter. I already have enough hot flashes that I just, no way. No
Yeah.
fucking way. No way, Jose. It's got to be like an iceberg to sleep for me to sleep as it is.
I remember.
can't imagine
I
trying to
remember
stay
going
cool
like in the mountains,
that.
in the desert in California with my ex-boyfriend, and he wanted to go four-wheeling with his buddies. And I'm like, that sounds like a fucking terrible idea. And I'm like, just make sure there's plenty of beer. You know me. I'm like, make sure there's plenty of beer. Here's Benny.
Yeah.
She's coming back in.
Yeah.
And
Well, I hate
and then,
humidity
wait,
too.
hold on. And then the fucking axle on the truck broke, and we were stuck out there for hours.
Oh, fuck all that.
Yeah, it was horrible. Benny, how you doing,
Yeah,
babe?
no thanks. Hi, gorgeous.
I don't know what happened. It just happened and everything went away. And then I tried
And we
like
will move on.
three times to rejoin and it wouldn't let me rejoin. So I just restarted my phone. I was like, this has got to be a me thing. It's definitely a me thing going on here. So we fixed it. Yay, I fixed all by myself.
Yay! There we go.
Well,
babe.
hello, take two.
I don't know where
There's
my
Tiny.
clapper thing is. Dang it. All right, let me get you on the big set over here. I got
Okay. What were you missing? What's the
I mean,
clapper
I hate-
thing? Benny, what are you missing?
we were
What's
talking about-
this?
That
The
action,
my
the scene
clap-
starter,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
chalkboard,
It's-
clapboard.
and scene.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take 2. Okay.
Or it could be the Florida Gators.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
Yeah, no thanks.
No, thanks.
Exactly.
No, thanks. We'll pass on that.
So,
Okay.
any new escapades wearing your t-shirts out, Benny? Any more? You're wearing your Trump sucks t-shirt today.
I have been reduced to getting a couple dirty looks, but a lot of thumbs up.
That's good.
Which makes me feel like every time I wear this out, it makes a difference. Every time I say out loud without saying a fucking word,
Yep.
makes a difference.
That's right.
It lets other people know, you're on their side because nobody really knows who the fuck is who.
Yeah. If we all
So,
walked around with
if-
that t-shirt on, everybody would fucking know.
That's right. That's right. Hey,
Right.
let's make Gunny's road trips really nice and exponential. Go over there and buy some t-shirts and wear them out in public just to piss the maggots off.
And well, the thing is, you can see that from far away. You can see that across the
Yeah.
fucking parking lot.
Yes.
And so it's not like the little writing, you know what I mean? Like our like our Dinky t-shirt, right? Our Dinky
yeah, it's
t-shirt.
tiny. You got to
Yeah.
get up close.
Or even the
yeah.
guilty. You got to get kind of close to realize it's not just a bar and it actually says.
It
Guilty.
actually doesn't look like a bar to me. It looks like a tire track.
Yeah. From
And
far
I
away.
like that. And as people get close up, they can see it says guilty.
Yeah, he's
It's
guilty.
quite
And it's
obvious.
kind of a metaphor because you know what? He's running all over you. He's a 34-time convicted felon, and you still voted
Funny.
for him. It's like that's
Funny,
why you
it
need
looks
tire
like-
tracks across your fucking ass because he's literally running
Yeah.
over you, and you don't care.
Tire tracks all across your back. I can see you had your fun.
Yeah,
Those kind.
one of my favorite songs. Tire tracks all across your back. I can see
I
you.
fucking love that song. I loved
know.
it. They played that. No, it wasn't Crosstown Traffic. I'm lying. They played 3 different versions of Hey Joe back to back, all from 1966 on the radio yesterday, and I was like,
Nice.
one song couldn't be played so differently from 3 different people.
Yeah. That's the cool
Incredible.
part about it. Yeah, I like it.
Yep.
So
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a petty bitch, but I'm going to be a petty bitch today. And
Be petty.
I'm going to start off with this fucking story of his ass hiding in a fucking, I don't know, airport fucking food cart to fucking get away because he's so scared. He's so scared.
I'm still trying to get into my mind because I can't even get a mental picture of this. How the fuck did they get him in there?
Okay, well, the memes are hilarious.
Lots of butter.
The memes are hilarious. I have like 5 clips on this fucking story so far.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, Tony, why don't you start with IHIP and start with IHIP and play to like 2 minutes, and there it goes into the RFK thing from yesterday where he's passed out, RFK shaking, and there's some chick in the background going ah. It was really weird.
Right. In Turkey, Donald Trump boarded Air Force One, then got out the other side and hid in a catering cart to go onto a different plane because the Iranians want to kill him. Crouched down, little coward, left his staff and the media exposed on the other plane. All of this could have been avoided, but he had to take Bribe Force One. He just had to take it. And of course, the Iranians want to kill him. That's what happens when you start a war and you kill all of their leadership. Pop this up, bombshell reporting on this. The New York Times, top White House and administration officials engaged in an elaborate ruse to spirit Trump out of Turkey during the NATO summit, transporting him in a catering cart to a military jet because of a credible threat against him and Air Force One from Iran. I could go on about how he fit into the catering cart, but it's just a visual. I don't think many of us want to spend much time. But Caitlin Collins reveals a tape of Trump being carted away. Play the clip.
According to the Post, and you can see here, Trump and several of his aides were secretly shuttled minutes later onto this airport catering truck, which was elevated and positioned at a door out of the view of the cameras. Now, the Post reports that the president was on that catering truck when it pulled away from Air Force One at 8:30 p.m., secretly bringing him to a smaller plane, an Air Force C-32A, making the Air Force One that everyone thought he was on a decoy that still had the reporters who thought the president had boarded that plane and who you see boarding right here on the right, and some White House staff aboard.
What the hell? What the hell? That's why I mean,
that's just.
That's why you got to do it on my channel.
They continued and put some White House staff and the media on the plane because he doesn't care. This guy governs from a position of not playing the tape through, not playing offense. Everything he does is defensive. Like right now, we're in the Iran war, and Iran has said, we're done. We don't want to talk to him anymore. We're keeping the strait closed. We're done until the end of his term, because this guy won't listen to anybody, literally. Because here's a clip of him passed out asleep while RFK Jr. pushes conspiracies about vaccines. This was yesterday in the Oval.
Okay, wait.
Disease is universally recognized.
Okay, he's sleeping. RFK is shaking like a motherfucker. So watch RFK's hands. And then watch this really young girl on the far left with the red scarf around her neck. She's like, la-di-da. She looks like she's high or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on with her. Nobody,
You gotta be high to be near these motherfuckers.
and nobody knows who she is. Nobody knows who she is. Everybody's been trying to figure out who's the chick. But just watch this video.
Recommended for vaccines from 17 to 11, and establishing distinct categories of recommendations based upon the scientific evidence. Our assessment found that the
Okay, it's pretty remarkable, the commitment to these taxpayer-funded naps to be able to sleep with RFK Jr. screeching right next to you. I mean, that is a commitment to not giving a fuck about your public demeanor.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck.
And maybe she's RFK Jr.'s side piece or something at this point.
He's literally
like,
That's their new Kimberly Guilfoyle.
ugh.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
well.
It was so weird.
She services everybody.
Oh my God.
You know.
Well, I
Kimberly
thought that
did.
was Katie Miller at this point. She seems to be the village bicycle. Boy, she's letting everybody get a turn. Eric Swalwell.
The young lady in that
Steve Bannon.
in that clip. The young lady in that clip, I'll bet you, isn't even 20 years old.
She don't look it.
Yeah.
Doesn't look it.
No.
Oh, she's on Faux News, a big conservative, Jupiter Judy. Yeah, I don't know. I never watch. So here's Don Lemon's take on it. We'll just run through these because we have so many videos, because we didn't do a Saturday show. I've been collecting this shit for, we got lots to cover.
Days.
Into the Don Lemon Show newsroom. This. Donald Trump was reportedly the target of an Iranian assassination threat. Hear me out here. This one involved his new Qatari plane, the old Air Force One, and a clandestine operation to spirit the president to safety in a catering truck. Now, according to a bombshell Washington Post investigation, the threat emerged as Trump was preparing to leave Turkey. Now, I want you to remember, Trump had been warned about security concerns surrounding that $400 million Qatari jet that he accepted and then started using as Air Force One. He used it anyway. But when this threat emerged, they moved him back to this fully equipped Air Force One, the legacy one. And then it gets even wilder here, right? Trump boarded that plane in front of the cameras. Minutes later, he was secretly moved off the plane into a catering truck and then transferred to a smaller military aircraft. The old Air Force One took off. It was a decoy with journalists and some of White House staff believing that Trump was still on board. Now, Iran is responsible for the threat. of the president, full stop. But Trump was warned about that Qatari plane. He didn't listen. And when his life, though, may have been suddenly on the line, those security warnings then mattered. Maybe listen to the experts the first time.
It's just unbelievable to me. It's like, and I'll tell you what, if I was in the press or if I was a pilot for Air Force One and you did this to me and I worked for you and I'm trying to protect you, I would never fly his ass anywhere again. I wouldn't be a stewardess on that flight. I wouldn't be in the fucking press pool.
No.
Cut it out. Let him fucking be, meet his demise by himself.
Hey, Iran, if you're listening,
I cannot.
We need 11,780 more seconds of him.
Can you imagine if fucking Obama had done something like this? There would be nonstop 24-hour snot slinging fucking meltdowns coming from the fucking right.
They'd have a gallows on the White House. Oh, wait, they already did.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So here's Aaron Parnas on the same fucking story. He's like, this is nuts. I can't believe you'd put all those people in harm's way without letting them know. Now, there was a time in history that I heard about.
What was he going to say, Diane? Ladies and gentlemen, due to things unforeseen, you're going to have to be a flying target for me. Thanks for taking one for the team.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, I can't remember who it was, what president it was. There was an assassination attempt on a different president from, I want to say it was Iran. Maybe it was Carter or something like that. But the administration let the people know on the airplane what was going on.
Yeah.
You can get off here. You can find your own way home, blah, 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 whatever. There's other military planes we can put you on. What the actual fuck? They knew about it.
Yeah.
I have the craziest story you will hear in a long time. Donald Trump is so terrified of Iran assassinating him that he used Air Force One as a decoy while flying on a separate military aircraft out of Turkey. No one knew. The White House lied to journalists, to even Trump's own staff, world leaders, and more. According to new explosive reporting from the Washington Post, back earlier this year, during the NATO summit in Turkey, Trump had credible intelligence that Iran was preparing an assassination attempt on him, targeting Air Force One. So, what did he do? Well, they didn't use the new Qatari Air Force One jet because they didn't have enough security upgrades. Instead, they said they were going to use the old Air Force One. Well, they did, but Trump wasn't on it. The Washington Post confirmed that they put Trump on the old Air Force One when all of the media and the public were watching. They then put him in a food cart, shuttled him out of the old Air Force One onto a separate military aircraft. And then the Air Force One jet took off. Journalists were on there, White House staff was on there. They thought Trump was there. He wasn't. He was on a separate military aircraft, met the new Air Force One jet in England, and then flew home. That's how serious the threats on Trump's life have been from Iran. Follow.
So, of course, the meme wars start, and now you got Christopher Webb. The catering cart memes are doing me in. Please add and any I missed in the replies because we need to laugh. So there's been a lot. There's been a lot.
Somebody's gonna get him.
No. Play the next one. This one that I.
It's
this
inevitable.
one, Tony. Wait, hold on. Let me show you the beginning of it.
He keeps asking.
This one.
You think they bleached out that cart after he got out, or are people actually eating food?
All
that
the
was in
food
there
in it
after
would be
stench
destroyed.
was in there.
Yeah.
They had to move.
Well, you
the
think that
food,
stench
put
goes
in it.
away as soon as he leaves an area? No.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, he's so blatantly stupid. He's a punk. He's a dog. He's a pig. He's a con, a bullshit artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country is... I mean, he's so blatantly...
Ah, guys on.
Look at these
Speak
pictures
it, my
I'm
man,
sending you,
speak it.
Tony. Oh my
Yep.
god.
Bobby D. Bobby D's my guy.
Oh my god. Oh
Fuck.
my god.
No way his fat ass. They'd have had to clear out a whole fucking
Yeah.
section. Like there's
Yep. The
he'd have to
whole.
be in one of those
Yeah.
stand-up deals because there's no way. You couldn't crouch
He
him in that
couldn't
fucking
squat
diaper
down.
in there.
No.
No way.
No.
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 Those cankles couldn't hold him squatting down.
I
He's like
thought
he could make
over-
it to the fucking toilet. Are you kidding me? Jesus.
I have gone over every position of him being in one of these carts, and none of them are good. Oh
No.
my
No.
god! Oh
No way.
shit!
I couldn't help but be
Now-
like a
No
petty
way.
bitch and start with this fucking story. It is so, you cowardly little fucking piece of shit. And by the way, play the Christina one, Tony. That's what I woke up to. Well, actually, yeah, I think that's the first
And my
one
thought
I
is,
saw.
do you think he's wider or wider this way? Like which way do you think he'd have to? Because like
he's as big.
he's big this
he's a-
way, but man, he's got a gut and an ass with that diaper on, so he might be
He's
bigger
almost-
this way.
He's almost as big around as he is tall.
Does he have to do a sideways shimmy, or does he have to stand there like
Yeah.
this and, you know,
He's probably got like a
look at his own little
60.
hands for?
I just
60 to a 64-inch waist.
Maybe that's why all the bruises it's coming in and out of those drink carts, you know, bang bang.
oh well, and you know what? You get. I mean, I can imagine.
Hold on, sir. It's rough out here.
It's like on a thing. It's gonna go like this. And not only that, they're supposed to be kept cold. You know, they're like supposed to be frigidly
Okay.
cold. So I don't even know. Go ahead.
I have to say that this is just what I pictured in my head just now. He wasn't actually stuffed into one of those little food containers. He was placed in the container where those food containers were,
Yeah,
because there's space between them, and that's
Yeah.
where they put him.
Yeah.
And then they brought it over to the other plane to act like they were loading food. He just walked out of the little trailer thing that the containers are held in.
Yeah.
Oh, I want
That's,
to be
you
the
know,
one rolling that cart.
But it just
Yeah.
the way it was
Over
explained,
gravel.
Cliff.
it's like an airplane food cart. Now you and I see an airplane food cart is what goes up and down the aisle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He couldn't fit in one of those, not unless he was goddamn Houdini. Okay,
No.
like forget it.
Well, that's
I
a
could
drink cart.
barely
Those
fit in
food
one of
carts
those.
are.
And so, but anyway, this is the first one I saw. Christina talks, she was giggling so hard. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? Because I hadn't really heard about the story yet. And so I'm like, what? Is this real? You know, that's another thing is like, I gotta make sure that I can see. You can see this story is so fucking ridiculous that I had to make sure that I can find it from 5 fucking different sources to make sure it was fucking real. New York Times, Washington Post, everybody's fucking reporting on it right now. It's just ridiculous.
Well. Baby, I normally don't pour tea this late in the evening. But when I seen this story... I have to share it with you, honey. An elaborate ruse. Trump secretly used military jet to leave Turkey amid threats. The pedo-in-chief hid in an airport catering cart and was taken to a military jet for a secret flight out of the country after the NATO summit last month. Top White House and administration officials engaged in an elaborate ruse to spirit the pedo-in-chief out of Turkey during the NATO summit there last month, transporting him in a catering cart to a military jet because of an incredible threat against him and the Air Force One. from Iran, a senior U.S. official said Monday. Baby. Honey. Can you just bitch?
Did you see
that
this?
big back some bitch?
Chat disconnected.
In one of the airport catering Honey, I'm going to tell you. It's probably not a good idea to be out here telling people about your plot. You're supposed to keep your plans secret, even after you're done them. How'd they get his big ass in the catering cart? Can you just see that scared motherfucker? He's terrified. Sir, we're going to put your fat ass in this catering cart. Look, I also heard that he got stuck in a bathtub in Turkey, too.
I never heard this story. I never heard it confirmed.
We are definitely talking about this more tomorrow.
And I'm with Jan Morgan. I bet you we paid for a retro, like a fitted getaway cart for him, built just for this, just from our taxpayer dollars, just to hide his tubby butt.
Is it gold plated? Is it?
I'm sure.
Gold lined and gold.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
probably. With
Gold
extra
wheels,
diapers
gold handles.
in a compartment up above.
We're gonna stick your fat ass in this car. Sir.
Okay, I have a big line of storage. Hail starting in 7 minutes, folks. So just so you know, I have a feeling I might cut out when it's
right.
Because
Okay.
I guarantee you I'm going to lose power almost. So hail and storms. Yes, we have a nice little line coming through here in a minute. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yeah.
Yay, Midwest living.
We're mostly
baby.
cloudy
Midwest
here
living.
today. Cloudy, which is a reprieve from the sun.
Sadly, the dogs
But
are
it's still
sleeping
hot.
quietly. I hope that continues, but
All right. Well, hang out as long as you can, Jenny. And oh God, my fucking mic's not working. That's fucking great. She's like, hold on, shut up.
It's almost like I'm here alone.
What do you mean? Yeah, well. So it's just been a week of just fucked up news. You know, we had the news that, 300 fucking Capital One accounts for money laundering were closed against DINKY. We have, this massive attack on Zoran Mamdani and also Abdul Al-Sayed here in Michigan. I mean, the Islamophobia attacks on these people is insane. Coming from the biggest pedophile protectors I've ever seen. These capitulating little fucking bitches who don't. Oh, what the fuck happened now on our time? Oh, it scares me every time. Tony's computer does something, and I'm like, oh my God, it scares the shit out of me. Like the whole thing just went kabooey. So anyway.
Clarice did that on purpose.
Yeah, and it's DINKY Destruction Week. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I don't even... these motherfuckers. What... Who is this guy that...
It's DINKY NATO.
Yeah, I'm just going to start where I need to start. NATO. So, here's Monty on the, Islamophobic attacks on all these people. And literally, you got to be fucking dumber than a goddamn doornail to know we don't have freedom of religion here. It's in our goddamn Constitution. Do you ever fucking read it? You fucking losers. I can't believe you breathe air and function in society. How do you drive down the street without believing that
How do you fucking do that?
I don't get it. How do you drive
They're
your car
disconnected.
and not trust everybody on the other side of the road, all the other drivers, to stop at the red light and go at the green light? How do you trust
Follow
them
the rules.
not to cross over the fucking yellow line? You people are fucking paranoid about everything.
Everything.
Actually, Jennifer, I would argue that when you stand in direct opposition to the Constitution and the rights guaranteed therein, you are in fact the traitor, because all of you people who claim you love the Founding Fathers, you've never actually read their work. The Constitution is not a religious document. In fact, it is the first Constitution that didn't derive its rights from a god or a deity. It doesn't mention Jesus or the Bible. The only time it mentions religion is in Article 6, Clause 3, where it says that no religious test shall be given or required for someone to hold public office or public trust. And if that wasn't clear enough, they added the First Amendment guaranteeing the free exercise of religion in this country and the prevention of establishment or promotion of a national religion. The Founding Fathers were adamant about this. James Madison, the father of the Constitution, wrote in an 1822 letter to Edward Livingston, he said that the government and religion both operate with greater purity the less they are mixed together. George Washington said that the government of the United States should be free from the influence of the clergy. Thomas Jefferson was adamant about the separation of church and state and the principles that they created as the Founding Fathers together when he wrote his letters to the Danbury Baptists, letting them know that both the state and the church would stay separate. When the Treaty of Tripoli passed through the Senate unanimously and without debate on June 7th of 1797, it says in Article 11 that the government of the United States is in no way founded on the Christian religion. That treaty was negotiated under George Washington while Thomas Jefferson was the Secretary of State, and it was signed by James Madison. Again, the father of the Constitution. You claim to love the Founding Fathers, but you do not give a shit about their work because, Jennifer, you are a bigot. I also noticed, I just found this interesting, that you're a Sensi rep, and they require that you read their terms and conditions before you post content, which includes an absolute ban on discriminatory and racist language. I just found that interesting. I just found it interesting that you apparently didn't read that. And by the way, Jennifer, I've been in conservative Christian politics in some way or another my entire life, my whole life. My family were conservative Christian politicians. I grew up in the movement. I was raised to be part of it. The most Christ-like politician I have ever seen in my entire life is a Muslim man. So y'all might want to work on that.
Boom. Drop the fucking mic.
Fucking seriously.
I was thinking that. Just the same, Diane. I was like, I wish she'd drop the mic when she's done.
Yeah.
Because she just spits it out.
Yeah.
She's a brilliant woman.
Yeah.
Her mind can hold and still absorb so much knowledge, even outside of what she was, raised to do. You know what I mean?
There's the mic drop if you didn't hear it.
Brilliant.
Tony.
Yeah.
Here's the mic drop.
She needs to do that.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
So
she just needs to do that.
And it's gonna backfire like it did with Obama. Tony, play this one next. This one next.
Yeah, we already did this one last week. It's Luke.
Yeah. 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 Does Trump actually think this is going to work? I don't think it's going to work, because when you look at the people who all these people are good people and they're actually trying to do something, and these fucking Republicans look foolish attacking them. Your culture war bullshit is not working anymore.
I really don't think Donald Trump understands just how much his attacks on Abdul El-Sayed are going to backfire on him. Let's just take a hypothetical scenario here. He demonizes the man and claims that he's some kind of Islamic terrorist. He says that he hates America and that he's just going to destroy everything. He tries speaking his entire name and horribly butchers it because that's the dog whistle to show you he's a terrorist. Meanwhile, the guy in question is out there in front of the people giving a message of hope and unity.
But they understand that the only way that they think they can win is to drag us into the mud, to believe the worst about each other, to believe that what divides us is bigger than what unites us.
Does this sound familiar to anyone else? Because we've been down this road before. This is exactly what the Republicans tried doing when Barack Obama ran for president. They made tons of racist dog whistles, made fun of him, said that he was somehow a closeted Muslim, and to this day, Trump can't say his name without saying Barack Hussein Obama. At the entire time, Obama kept talking about an idea of hope, a way that we can work together and unite for the betterment of our country and to get ourselves out of the bad situation we are in. And right now, the majority of Americans think that this country is dog shit under Donald Trump. Our economy is in the toilet. People are losing their jobs and their insurance and their health care. We're involved in more endless Republican wars, and we have lost our entire reputation across the globe. Meanwhile, Trump and the Republicans' entire plan is to treat Abdul el-Sayed the same way they tried treating Obama?
Good luck.
Good luck.
How'd that work out for you?
No. The more attention you put on him, the more everybody realized he was a good guy. Then you got McCain ripping that fucking microphone out of that old lady's hand. No, he's a good man.
Yeah.
He's an American.
Yeah.
He's a good man. Blah, blah. You know, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think McCain was probably the last decent Republican.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
And he's probably rolling over in his fucking grave.
You got it, JB.
Spinning. Just
so what's it about? Okay, I guess this is Pearl Mania talking about corruption.
You know, it didn't
Tony's just bringing this one on me. Not like I have enough videos to show you guys.
Yeah. Oh shit.
used to be this way, right? You know that the corruption and bribery wasn't this open. The president's son didn't used to be able to buy electronic arts. Sorry, son-in-law. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting which one of his sons are worth billions of dollars from their insider trading and their connections with the Saudis. I keep forgetting which one of them is a crypto billionaire versus a real estate billionaire. Which one of them is involved in an island in the Caribbean versus the Mediterranean. It's just open. It's open corruption to the point where when my kid is old enough, I'm going to demand, if he goes to business classes, that there needs to be a class on bribery. Because if we're not going to stop this, then we need to make sure that people are taught how to be as openly corrupt as the president. Because right now we have a chance to actually get oversight in the next few months if everybody steps up and goes, hey, this is bullshit. We're tired of it. Every day, this man just sold his own internet post. The president of the United States sold his own internet posts so investors could get access to them seconds earlier so they could do insider trading for a pop of $100,000 a month. The president made $2.2 billion on selling his own crypto shitcoin last year. Did you make $2.2 billion? Do you have a shitcoin? No. You have lettuce that you are afraid to eat because you might poop yourself to death with a Medicare bill. That's where we're stuck right. That's where we're stuck right now. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's just going so great.
Yeah. Poop lettuce. I had my own.
It's nice to know we're not alone because, you know, he totally expresses my rage wonderfully. Like, wonderfully.
Hey, Trail Will, thanks for the $10. Hey to my favorite suffragettes and Jets, Trump Republicans, and MAGA suck. Yep, 100%.
Oh, yes, they do.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, honey.
Suck.
You know you have an open invitation anytime to come jump on. You have an open invite, baby.
Always.
There's a spot right here for you if you want it.
We're doing pettiness today.
And when are you going?
In.
Yeah, and when are you going on next? Please let us know when you are going on next, because we would love to be there for you and support you. So,
yes,
yeah, I'm so sick of this attack on, el-Sayed. I'll tell you what, they're shitting their pants about this guy. I thought they were shitting their pants about Mom Dami. No. Why?
No,
this guy?
They were. Now they're shitting their pants harder.
Now they're really scared. Now they're really scared. This guy, he's got a medical degree. He's fucking, he is smarter than a whip. He went to U of M. He's got doctorates. Yeah. He's got multiple degrees going on tonight when I get back home. Nice. Well, we'll be there. We'll be there in your chat. So,
absolutely.
Aaron Parnas looks like he's in the middle of moving or something. Like, I don't really know what's going on with him. But I thought this video was hilarious. And Tony and I watched it together a couple times. And I'm like, He literally just like made himself a drink and then he takes a sip of it at the end. And I'm like, oh, it's gotta be brutal. And for those of you who are a bartender and know how to fucking make a drink, count how many glugs he puts in this fucking container. Okay? I mean, it's a lot. And then no chaser, no mixer, not even a little seltzer or soda.
Well, there's a little bit of a mixer.
Limoncello. Limoncello is stronger than the goddamn vodka.
I think it's melon. So isn't that like
no? It's
Midori?
limoncello.
Oh, okay.
I know it from the bottle.
Well, okay.
We have major news right now that you need to know about, but
No,
first,
his face
the end of a
at
long
the
week,
end.
so I figured let's make a drink before we talk about all the craziness. First, 2 shots of vodka.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
1 shot of melon liqueur.
1, 2.
It's
Oh,
gonna be
melon.
strong.
It could be melon.
Well, Todd Blanche is about to be confirmed.
He said
because
melon.
Bill Cassidy, the Louisiana senator who was holding out, says he will now vote to confirm Todd Blanche. Meanwhile, Trump is about to fire Lisa Cook. He's going to try to do it again. Lisa Cook is a member of the Federal Reserve Board of Governors. The Supreme Court didn't allow him to do it the last time around. He's about to try again. He signed 2 new birthright citizenship executive orders trying to limit birthright citizenship in the United States of America. Likely unconstitutional, but he's trying nonetheless. Meanwhile, ICE today said that, we're going to have body cameras on our agents, but we're only going to release the body camera footage if it's in the, quote, best interests of the agency. Heading into November, meanwhile, Trump is now placing the blame for upcoming Republican losses on, Republicans, not him, saying, if we lose, it's their fault because everyone loves me.
Yeah,
but is that really the case? Meanwhile, Trump voters are regretting their vote as costs continue to rise. Some of the worst job numbers we've seen since 2020 were released today, and much more. Cheers to that. Happy Friday.
Oh. They stopped that unless he was
more. Cheers to that. Happy Friday.
He's really like, psh, after that.
We have major.
Oh, God.
Straight vodka and melon liqueur. I mean, it looks like limoncello.
barely.
Yeah, but it could be melon. Yeah.
Yeah, he said melon, and Midori's a green bottle, but I assume it would taste like Midori if it's a melon.
Oh,
liqueur.
God.
It's the only one I know
Still,
offhand,
it's
but-
a lot of vodka in there with no.
Oh yeah, that was Tito's heavy.
He poured about 6 ounces, 7 ounces of vodka into that, and a shot is an ounce.
Yeah.
So he had like 7 or 8 shots in there.
Yeah.
And there was
With
definitely
no ice. There was no ice.
No ice. No like soda
Yeah,
or
definitely not.
ginger ale or cranberry juice.
That
or-
burned going down. Uh-oh, right.
Oh fuck! My microphone's gone again.
Yes.
We're just waiting.
It's okay. It's expected, Diane. At this point, it's
Right.
expected.
Well, Tony's
As long
huffing and
as
puffing like
everybody
it's
else
my fault. I didn't do a fucking thing.
They can hear us too.
It's not my fault, Tony. Quit huffing and puffing at me.
Get
I didn't touch anything.
Hey. We didn't touch anything.
So anyway,
No.
I just and it looks like
Okay, asshole! I'm sorry!
yeah, it looks like he's like, doing this on top of a packing box. I don't know if he's moving or whatever. But, he just has a baby and he's doing all this news and stuff every fucking day. And he made himself a stiff ass drink. Well, okay, I can respect that, but pour it over ice or something, dude.
Yeah,
ginger ale.
it was brutal. That was fucking brutal. It was brutal.
I guarantee you nobody finished that drink.
No.
Yeah,
that was
nah,
probably-
yeah, nah.
Not
So-
as it stood.
Oh God. So
No.
I gotta save this for the end of the show, but let's do the Armageddon update with Christopher Titus. And this whole fucking Fauci, I feel so bad for fucking Dr. Fauci. He is like a fucking hero. And
Yeah.
saved us
And
from.
why should he have to spend the fucking, last few years of his life being badgered by this fucking disgusting pedophile bully?
100%.
Yeah.
Saved us from 3
'Cause
pandemics.
that's all this is. It ain't going to fucking where.
AIDS, Ebola, and COVID.
You are the resistance.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever. This is Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. Eggs are cheaper, but have salmonella. Measles is back like a boss, baby, and lettuce is now a butt terrorist, making the runs scarier than Iran. So, the CDC and the HHS is literally a shit show. And this guy is currently in charge of our health. This brainworm-having, bear corpse-transferring, raccoon penis-collecting, vaccine-denying, crystal-sucking nightmare with the voice of Darth Vader using broken glass as a lozenge.
No, you will not get vaccinated.
He's the worst, most full of shit head of health and human services in the history of America, except for in the 1920s, Dr. Stabby McLeach's was possibly worse. Yet, after the Trump administration screwed America's COVID response so bad, we were literally stacking bodies in refrigerator trucks and the world closed for a year. Stores were empty. Well, 6 years after their countrywide failure, they went after this guy again. Now, Dr. Anthony Fauci is an American physician, scientist, and immunologist who served as the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, NIAID, from 1984 to 2022. Chief medical advisor to the president from 2021 to 2022. He was one of the world's most frequently cited scientists across all scientific journals from 1983 to 2002. That's 20 years. We're after a lifetime as an immunologist and helping stop AIDS. And he's been married to the same woman since 1985.
Blinded me with science.
In his time, he had positive relationship with both Democrats and Republicans and is literally considered George W. Bush a close friend. Do you know why? Because diseases, viruses, and vaccines aren't fucking political. He's been given over 40 major awards and acknowledgments from health organizations worldwide, including the National Medal of Science and the Medal of Freedom. He deserved every single one. Ask Magic Johnson. Fauci was instrumental in AIDS research, and because of him, it is no longer an automatic death sentence. But let's talk about COVID. Fauci was right every single time. 7 million died worldwide and 1.2 million in the United States alone. Study after study showed that the mRNA vaccine worked, and people who didn't get the vax died at a rate much higher than those that didn't have a red hat. You want the numbers? Cool, because I am fucking tired of you flat earth microchips and vaccines, chemtrail douchebags.
People who've had these shots and now they're magnetized. They can put a key on their forehead, it sticks.
I don't think I want to wait around and see if NASA's lying to me or not. I think I already know.
Here are the numbers, losers. Between April 2021 and December 2021, deaths for the vax were 22,567. That's a lot. But if you were dumb enough to think that the government was trying to shoot a 5G chip into your arm to access your PIN number, just know that the unvaccinated had 96,000 deaths in that time period. That means 75% more unvaccinated people died. The National Library of Medicine study says in total, 463,000 people died who wouldn't have died had they just been vaccinated. We lost 1.2 million total because of COVID. But the vaccinated versus unvaccinated death rate, it isn't an anomaly. It isn't a conspiracy. It isn't a political choice. It's science. And Dr. Fauci, who was not only instrumental in stopping AIDS, but Fauci played a prominent role in the National Institute of Health response during the 2014 and 2016 West African Ebola outbreak under President Barack Obama. People, Fauci stopped AIDS. He stopped Ebola, and he stopped COVID. He's a hero and a brilliant scientist. This dude wanted you to drink disinfectant.
Disinfectant, where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning?
Use a powerful light or blow a tube of horse dewormer. And because of this bloviating, racist pedophile, 500,000 preventable deaths happen. The good news is, because the people who refused the jab sadly passed. America's average IQ went up 35 points. Well, I'm a vaccine half full guy. Thank you, Dr. Fauci, for being an American hero. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. My God. Yeah, I don't want the vaccine. Well, government's trying to kill us. I think COVID's trying to kill you, asshole. I don't understand this, man. How the hell are people this stupid in my timeline? The good news is COVID took out the stupid because the stupid didn't get vaccinated.
Turn it down a little bit more. It's still hot, Tony. But oh my God. I mean, the stats on Fauci. Imagine if Fauci hadn't been there. And we had RFK Jr., a lot more people would have been dead because we would have RFK Jr. Can you imagine? I can't imagine.
No, please don't.
Yeah, so let's
don't
not.
make me imagine that.
Well, it's bad enough already. So enough with your fucking bullshit about Fauci. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear another fucking word about Dr. Fauci, an American hero. I don't want to hear it.
Leave the man alone.
If you really believe that bullshit, go
dirt
stick your
bags.
fucking head in the sand and try to breathe. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. People were so open arms because they had to wash their fucking hands. Like,
And
let's
wear a
not even
mask?
get into the mask thing or trying to, keep your distance from me because heaven forbid personal space was a thing. God forbid you wanted to stay not in your right next to somebody you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But the level of people being, I never wash my hands. It disgusted me how
That's fucking
little you realize
disgusting.
people were willing to not do the bare minimum just to kill a germ or two. Like, it was
And now
really
they'll wear
gross.
masks to hide their identity because they know what they're
Yeah,
doing is
right.
criminal. Bethany, thank you
Exactly.
for the $2.90. Today's my daughter Mallory's 29th birthday. Happy birthday to Mallory.
Happy birthday to Mallory.
Happy birthday,
Bethany.
Mallory.
Happy birthday.
29.
Youngin.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember 29.
Those were the days.
Seems like a whole little lifetime ago.
And there you go. Happy birthday. Woohoo!
Whee! I think he's still got a little light. Birthday light. I don't know about anyway.
Happy birthday,
Gotta come in
Mallory.
at night for the birthday light.
Yay. Congratulations, Mallory. Happy birthday.
29.
So here is Christina Talks covering the fact that, I don't know, when the Republicans want to get something done, they stay up all fucking night and they get it done till 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning when everybody's sleeping.
Yep.
But
Well,
when they
That's
for
how they
the
roll.
if it's for the American people, they sit on their fucking ass and they sit on their fucking ass.
Go take a vacation.
And they shut
again.
the fucking they shut the doors and they go on vacation. Fuck these assholes.
Well, and welcome to another day in the United States of rape and pedophilia. Yeah. I mean, what else could it possibly be when senators go on break when they have to do something that the American people won't, but they will stay up there in the halls of Congress till 4:30 in the morning to make sure that our Todd Blanche got his confirmation. A man who has bent over backwards to protect rich rapist pedophiles.
Yep.
Yeah. A man who was caught on an audio recording saying that he's going to do everything he can to make sure you can't get an abortion if you were raped by one of those men. Yeah. When we want them to do something for us, they mysteriously need to go on break. They can't stay up all night and fight for what is right. But when they want to fight for themselves, when they want to protect rapists and sex traffickers and pedophiles and con men and fraudsters too, they don't need a wink of fucking sleep. Mr. Cassidy, Bill Cassidy, I watched the little speech you gave on the floor. How pathetic, bending the knee to a fucking orange whore. And you, Mr. Bill Cassidy, knew your vote was wrong in every kind of way because you refused to look people in the eye or even glance up at their face. As your head hung, staring at that paper you see, saying that you were doing what needed to be done for the people of Louisiana, is that what they need? They need a con man, they need a fraudster, they need somebody who's okay with pedophilia and rape. Is that really gonna make America great? Because it wasn't just Louisiana, it was every state, every Republican. That's the choice that they made, to tell their constituents yesterday that they are okay with fraud, pedophilia, rape, and so many other things, like locking up Americans because they disagree with one political party. I think it's time for a little bit of a history lesson here. Since the Republican crew wants you to believe that socialists democratically are Hitler and that regime. No. You see, Hitler, he knew in order to get people to side with him, he had to pretend to care about socialism. And when he got into power, the first thing he did was eliminate the other political parties and nationalized his. Who wants to eliminate their opposing political party and nationalize theirs? Who has decided it's not the united 50 states of America, but one, ran by an authoritarian kind of man? Yeah, that's not democratic socialist destroying our Constitution and shit. It's the pedo elite, it's the rapist, it's the con man. And they've been given a free pass at 4:30 a.m. to do just that. I have watched J.D. Vance and Stephen Miller and the rest of the crew get on TV and talk about coming after fraudsters, honey. The other day, J.D. Vance opened up his facial sphincter to say that if you commit fraud, you should be behind bars today. Meanwhile, his president has been convicted of 34 felony counts of fraud.
Fraud.
Nobody gives a shit.
And instead of locking him up, they elected
Just related to one event.
I guess it's okay if you commit fraud, as long as you also commit rape. I watched little Stephen Miller get up there and try to tell you that the largest fraud that ever happened in American history happened in Minnesota, boo, and that's not true.
Not even a little bit.
The largest theft and fraud from Medicaid and Medicare that has ever happened in American history happened at the hands of Rick Scott.
Thank you.
Yep.
$1.2
billion
stolen from the taxpayer of America.
A maggot.
And Rick Scott
And he's still
not
there.
in jail.
Yep.
He's still a representative
Yeah.
for his constituents in Florida.
It's infuriating. Ugh.
Wake.
Apparently, the people of
fuck
Florida don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah. Like the fuck up, people. especially you people in fucking Florida. But they're all old people. They're all stuck in their ways. They've all voted Republican their whole life. They listen to only but Fox News. They don't fucking know anything else.
Yep.
They don't know how to look anything, Google anything, or look it up online. You think my dad knows how to Google? No.
Hey, Google.
So Damon Dog, thanks for the $5. Tomorrow is Roxanne 1979's birthday. There's an eclipse, a meteor shower, a planet alignment, and 7 seconds of no gravity. What? And the entire universe is celebrating. Damon Dog, thank you for reminding us, and happy birthday to you, Roxanne. We love you, girl.
Woohoo! Right on, Roxanne. Happy birthday to you.
Birthday night. I can't hear your horn, Jenny Faye.
I'm not blowing it. I have the dog on my lap and it will freak him the fuck out.
Happy birthday, Roxanne. We love you, girl.
Happy birthday,
thanks
Roxanne.
for being here for so long. We really appreciate you.
Hope you get a great day. You and Jen go celebrate. Jen, you spoiler rotten. You hear us?
Yeah.
Spoiler rotten.
So,
can't spoil anybody with love.
kind of staying on the same fucking subject here is the whole states' rights thing. And this is that fucking Todd Blanche piece of shit talking about how he wants to, Roe v. Wade statewide or countrywide, states' rights be damned. Fuck this guy. They're all fucking. I hate them. I hate them. I never
I need
thought
all
I'd
of the
hate
states'
anyone.
rights people to come to the front because Todd Blanche just said he's going to push for a national ban, stripping the rights of states that have protected reproductive rights for women. Listen up.
This is a big part of our job. A big part of my job as the acting attorney general and Attorney General Bondi before me was bringing back regularity to the Department of Justice and the government when it comes to protecting religious liberty. And we're not done. We have a lot of work to do with some of the policies around pro-life and some of the pro-abortion work that the Biden administration and the Justice Department allowed to happen. Some of that is taking longer than we want, but rest assured that we're hand in hand with HHS and the FDA and the White House and President Trump's team to get permanent solutions so that the Dobbs decision becomes permanent in every single state. So that means that if states are allowing, if states have said we are going to protect the unborn and we're going to protect every life from the moment of conception, we're putting practices and policies in place so that other states and other organizations can't attack that, and they can't, do things like they're doing with mailing in mail order drugs and things like that. And it's a process that takes a lot of time, and that's why it's been 19 months and we don't have complete.
Now, this call was taken in the White House Faith Office with thousands of religious leaders that are trying to use the Bible to justify these stances. Now, the Bible absolutely does not say that life begins at conception. It is adamant that life begins at first breath. Nefesh and ruach, the living spiritual being, depends on breath, wind, air. Adam was not alive until he breathed. And in Exodus 21, the Bible depicts causing a miscarriage against a woman as a property crime resulting in a fine that would be paid to the husband. What they're actually arguing is Greek philosophy, but they've neither read the Bible nor reflected on their own personal belief system to challenge that. Even in the Catholic Church, life did not begin at conception until Pope Pius IX in 1869 decided that it did. But how are they going to do this? Enact Dobbs, take away states' rights in this decision across the nation. They're going to use the 1873 Comstock Act. That is what the Department of Justice has been encouraged by these faith leaders to use. It bans the shipment of and mailing of lewd, obscene, or lascivious information, which does include abortive fashions. It includes erotica. It includes toys, but it also, and most importantly, includes the banning of shipment of contraception. Because if they come out right and ban contraception, they will get pushback, but they can start by enacting an 1873 law so that they can ban the shipment of it and enact their ban nationwide, even though most Americans do not want this, and the Bible says that life begins at first breath.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. Every time they stick their fucking foot in it. And here we go with this fucking asshole. What the fuck is this guy's name? Bill Cassidy. JoJo from Jers has got some choice fucking words
Newsmax is
for Bill Cassidy.
Lost Diane's audio again, guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
It's like happened like 6 times. YouTube is acting like a dick, saying it's my chat's not connected, and then it's connected, and it's
I got it a couple times.
It's just weird. What? Yeah, is someone monitoring our show? We're just playing other people's videos today. Oh, I wonder. Now yeah. They don't like it when we just play other people's videos. They can't get us on anything.
Cassidy can go himself. Today he had one last.
Wait, rewind. Got to get to the top. JoJo
Bill
from
Cassidy
Jers.
can go
Right
himself.
from the top.
Today he had one last clean chance to leave the United States Senate with something resembling a spinal cord. Lisa Murkowski found the word no. Susan Collins found it too, but spare me the stained glass portrait of courage. She did the math, knew Blanche could survive her little performance, and figured she could go home to Maine waving a postcard stamped, "Look at me, I stood on principle." Bullshit. She did the right thing for the wrong reason, but at least she did it. Bill Cassidy? Trump called him a sleazebag, destroyed his re-election, and danced on the grave of his Senate career. Cassidy had nothing left to lose, and he still became the pivotal vote, helping Todd Blanche become Attorney General. Then Cassidy got choked up, assuring Louisiana he'd worked hard and made the right decision.
All considered, I will
Looks
vote
like
for
a
Mr.
bird.
Blanche. I'll be criticized for this vote. What's new? But the people of Louisiana can be assured that I worked hard to understand the issue.
Can't even lift his head up.
And to make the right decision.
No, Bill. You didn't get choked up because Todd Blanche plucked some sacred physician statesman heartstring. You got choked up because the albatross landed. Because beneath the senatorial shellac and self-soothing horse you realized exactly what a spineless you are, and that this vote is welding it to your name forever. And for Todd Blanche, Trump's former personal lawyer, the man who defended him when he was convicted on 34 felony counts, a smug, sleazy, slippery, spiritually septic fixer with no daylight between himself and Donald Trump. Blanche interviewed convicted sex trafficker Ghislaine Maxwell under limited use immunity. She gave Trump exactly the testimony he wanted. Days later, she landed in a minimum security prison camp. They gave her a fucking puppy. Her lawyer, by the way, is Todd Blanche's friend. Now his Justice Department is still playing hide the fucking ball with the Epstein files, getting dragged into court and shuffling black bars, blank logs, belated excuses, and bureaucratic bullshit across the table. And you just fucking know he'll find some greasy legal trapdoor to drag that January 6th payout fund back too. Cassidy knew all of this, just like he knew what RFK Jr. was when he supplied the pivotal vote advancing him. Now RFK Jr. is visiting CDC headquarters while half the people who work there are working from home because they don't want to see his stupid fucking face. RFK Jr. was the rehearsal. Todd Blanche is the encore. So I hope Coward follows Bill Cassidy everywhere. Poltroon, lick spittle, bootlicker, craven, cowering, cuckolding courtier. I hope those words beat him home to Louisiana and sit beside every accolade, every board appointment, and every flattering obituary. He knew better. He had nothing left to fear, and he fucking bent anyway. So Bill Cassidy can take that albatross of shame, tuck his tail between his dickless legs, and go comprehensively, catastrophically, historically, and eternally fuck himself.
Yes.
He wants credit for almost voting no.
Yes.
Oh my God. How mediocre white man can you get? I need credit for almost
That's
voting
it right
no.
there, yeah.
I almost did it. I was trying to be. No, you're not. You're bought and paid for piece of shit just like the rest of them. Get fucked. So Sick of this shit.
The only two words I've got for you are get and fucked, exclusively in that order.
Yeah. And who's the drummer chick in the? Is there a drummer chick in the? Or are you talking about me because I got drums behind me? So let's just keep continuing. That's why I didn't even know how to like put the show together because there was so much shit. Here's a story about the goddamn bunker. And by the way, he keeps losing in court. I heard he's lost 17,000 times. 17,000 times in immigration court. Trying to fucking deport people 17,000 times. He's lost. This motherfucker is on a major fucking losing streak. He knows it. And that's why he's bent, pissed off, and doing whatever the fuck he can to fuck up our environment, our fucking world, our economy, all of it, our food supply, no fucking disease control, nothing. It's insane. And we're all watching it, and I don't even know. I don't know. Just go ahead and play it.
Well, we now know why Trump wants his bunker ballroom so bad. Not only did he eviscerate the department responsible for making sure that we don't have domestic terror attacks, and the intelligence section lost 38% of its staff, and it looks like it was Iran that was responsible for the attacks on our water supply in 7 states, and it wasn't actually Tim Walz. And you add that to the fact that we lost even more jobs last month, and the amount of Trump voters that are angry and seen crying because of the financial situation that Trump has put their family in because of his war. And he's given billions of dollars to his sons in the form of government contracts while our own military doesn't have enough food. And he wants to take Medicaid away from parents whose children have cancer so they can work in between those cancer treatments. And he cut the prescription drug benefit to our seniors on Medicare. He needs a place to hide. This is not sustainable. We're getting bolder and greedier, and I believe it will eventually be his own supporters that he needs to hide underground from. He's not that smart, and every time he gets away with something, he just does something else. And it's eventually going to fall. He's going to need that bunker.
That's right. Either he's going to come out feast first out of that White House, or he's going to go down that bunker and be like, I'm never leaving. You know, make me leave.
You're right. You're never leaving.
Mm-hmm. He's never going to leave. He's setting that place up like
Trump.
Who's to say I have fun if that's okay? I don't know. Like, Specs, who are you, man? Are you cool or are you not cool? Are you in here being a troll or what are you doing? Explain yourself.
I've been watching.
Okay.
You got some splaining to do.
So, yeah, now this is our Lucas Bean. Lucas Bean. He's always got some great psychological study to tell us about of why maggots are maggots. Yeah. Who sucks? Do we suck? If we suck, you can get fucked, Specs. But if you think that the Republican Party and MAGA sucks, then you can stay and you are welcome here. Otherwise, you see how many fucking wrenches are in here? They're gonna come and get you.
Trump supporters don't support Trump despite his cruelty. They show up for it. There's a psychological reason for that. In 1951, psychiatrist Carl Jung at the University of Zurich published research on the part of every person's mind that most people refuse to look at. He called it the shadow. The racism Trump supporters won't say out loud, the cruelty they pretend not to enjoy, the selfishness they hide behind religion, the anger they dress up as patriotism. Jung said the less they acknowledge their shadow, the more powerful it becomes. It does not go away. It grows. And eventually it finds a way out, onto others, onto society. Then someone like Trump shows up and says it all out loud, who mocks the disabled, who says immigrants are the reason why you're failing, who brags about grabbing women because, he's famous. Trump does every disgusting thing they secretly want to do themselves, but are too cowardly to say out loud, and he gets applauded for it. Jung said when people refuse to face their own darkness, they will worship whoever expresses it for them. Trump is not a leader to them. He is the ugliest part of his followers. He says what they want to say but can't, and they love him for it. Because Trump is the only person in their lives who makes their worst qualities feel like virtues. Trump
Aw, cut it out. Yeah, they love to be cruel. Just and here's another JoJo from Jers proving exactly what he just said. Oh, I thought the cruelty would come from someone else, not someone like me. Not a guy like me, not a
I'll be
tax-paying
back, guys.
citizen. Yeah, sure, babe.
All right.
Not a tax-paying citizen like me. And you know, I have all these businesses, and I'm an American, and I voted Republican my whole life. I didn't think that Dinky's rules would come after me.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell did you think was going to happen when you voted for a guy who handed out mass deportation
Look at this man.
signs? Yeah, go ahead.
Look at this man. Look at him crying because ICE surrounded his fiancée Yasmin at the Houston airport, 8 plainclothes agents swarming her, dragging her away, putting her in a car, and leaving him standing there in what he now describes as total disbelief. And listen very carefully to what he says through those tears.
How do I feel? I feel totally betrayed. I mean, you never think, or I never thought a guy like me would ever be involved in anything like this.
You never think a guy like me would ever be involved in something like this. A guy like me. There it is. Not I never thought America would do this to another human being. Not I'm horrified that masked government agents are ripping people away from their families. No, he never thought it would happen to a guy like him, a wealthy businessman, a lifelong Republican, a man who owns more than 1,000 billboards, pays a lot of taxes, voted for Donald Trump, and apparently believed authoritarian cruelty came with a velvet rope and a special little platinum card guaranteeing the jackboot would never scuff his doorstep. Normally watching someone cry like this would make me sad. Normally seeing another human being scared and hurting, hearing his voice break because somebody he loved has been taken away from him would reach some tender little place in me. I'd feel empathy, compassion, that automatic human ache that says, Jesus Christ, this is awful. But you know, I've meditated on this man's anguish with the solemnity of a monk on mushrooms, reflected on it deeply, then shallowly, then in that strange spiritual crawl space where you're not sure whether you're experiencing enlightenment or low blood sugar, and after an exhaustive search of every emotional cupboard, psychic coat pocket, metaphysical junk drawer, and abandoned empathy mine inside of me, I have reached one blindingly clarifying cosmic conclusion. I cannot find a single solitary microscopic fuck to feel bad for him. I tried. I checked behind the couch cushions of my conscience. I shook out the dusty drapes of human compassion. I crawled through the psychological attic with a flashlight calling, here, fuck, fuck, here, anybody home? Nothing. Not a footprint of a fuck. Not a fossilized fuck trapped in amber. Not even the blurry silhouette of a fuck fleeing the premises in sunglasses and a fake mustache. Now, I have plenty of fucks for Yasmin. She entered this country legally, applied for asylum, had a work permit, a Texas driver's license, and no criminal record. And now she is sitting in ICE detention because the deportation machine didn't give a fuck who she loved or married or how confidently he assumed it was all built for other people. But him, he says, I didn't vote for that. Yes, you fucking did.
Yes, you did.
You voted for mass deportation. You voted for the raids, the detention centers, the families torn apart, the people grabbed and disappeared into a labyrinth of locked doors and legal bills. You just thought you were ordering cruelty a la carte. You wanted fascism with a friends and family discount. You wanted the wrecking ball launched through somebody else's living room, and now you're staring into the camera wondering how something like this could happen to a guy like you. The same fucking way it happened to everyone else. You voted for a monster because you believed you would always be standing behind it. You just never thought the cruelty would come knocking on your own fucking door. So now you can cry harder because I do not have a single solitary fuck to give.
I've reached for the same kind of sympathy for these people crying on these MAGA voters. I've no sympathy for them.
Yeah,
It's
no.
been a decade. What
None.
the fuck did you think was gonna happen? What the fuck did you
Zero
think was gonna
sympathy.
happen? It's
We knew what was
infuriating.
going to happen. We told them what was going to happen.
That's
They
right.
just didn't fucking want to hear it. So
That's right.
now it's happening to them. Too bad.
That's right. Yeah, no notes on that. No, not at all. Because You know, how about this next one? That there's proof that Epstein met with Trump administration in 2016. So this is this is before he takes office, and now there's speculation thinking that Epstein actually handpicked his administration, and some of it was too radical, so he did it this time. You know, people like Lutnick, like his fucking next door neighbor.
Yeah.
Epstein's next door fucking neighbor, who brought his wife and children to fucking Epstein Island. You think that's a fucking Epstein pick? I do.
Okay, someone brought me something which may show that Jeffrey Epstein met with Donald Trump shortly after the 2016 election. I'm going to explain to you why I think that is. So here's a text message thread between former U.S. Virgin Islands Governor Ken Mapp and an unknown recipient, in which they start talking about Donald Trump. They start talking about Great St. James, which was Epstein's big island that he had bought and he was building on. Down here, it says, under unknown, it says, seeing Trump people today. Can we speak? Okay, here's a close-up. This is EFTA 016204744. The 4 is cut off. Later on, Ken Mapp asks unknown about the new Trump administration and how things have to get worked out. Unknown says, me too, and with regard to Donald, we will talk face-to-face. Now, he could be talking about meeting Ken Mapp and meeting face-to-face, or he could be talking about meeting with Donald Trump. Here's where it gets interesting. So on 11/15, there's sort of this blurb from Unknown, where he says, different things, as you might guess. If I feel a sneeze coming on, I ask her legal advice, blah, 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 blah. We still don't know who Unknown is, except on the same day, we have Jeffrey Epstein sending this exact statement. If I feel a sneeze coming on, I ask for legal advice, blah, 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 that matches perfectly with the original. And if you want to verify the EFTA for that is 02669-184. So what this means is the unknown was Jeffrey Epstein. He was seeing Trump people today. Can we speak? That was sent on 11/13/2016, so 5 days after the presidential election. Now, in September of 2016, somebody, redacted, asked, will you have a cabinet position? They asked Epstein. And when they talked on November 13th, the same day as this mysterious thread, Epstein said he was in Trump Tower. And what was Donald Trump doing all day on November 13th, 2016? He and his transition team were making final decisions about top White House roles in Trump Tower. Okay,
There's the proof. There's the proof in the Epstein fucking files. Literally just... Nobody gives a shit. Nobody... Benny, are you muted? Nobody paying attention to
biggest crime spree in American history, and we're watching it happen.
It's literally the Godfather becoming president. Remember in Godfather 3, he's like Senator Corleone, President Corleone. Oh my God. It's like these motherfuckers have watched too many goddamn movies and they made it happen with Putin's help. And don't tell me that I don't want to hear it. Read the goddamn Mueller report. Just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Is this one, Tony? Okay.
Shit happened.
So it doesn't matter. I have a lot of Doc Adams, but I've been collecting them for the last couple days because we haven't been on since last Thursday. So since Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I mean, come on, it's 5 days. It's like there's so much fucking information being thrown at us daily.
So much going on.
I know. And I'm just brushing over all the surfaces. It just is not even
yeah.
These are just
That's all you can
headlines.
do to,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I couldn't get over this whole, but waking up today and finding out that he fucking, I know, hid and left the airplane, and because he was so terrified of,
No one's shooting that fucking plane down.
why is no one shooting that plane down, Tony? Why?
So fucking sophisticated.
It's so sophisticated, but it's
jets everywhere. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, if there's fighter jets fouling Air Force One all the time, just
stop it.
Just stop it.
We have the greatest jets in the world.
Tony's like, we have the greatest jets in the world. I don't know if you can hear him, but whatever. So it's just become, obviously, we knew it was all going to become a shit show. I mean, that was just,
it's just another distraction.
Clear as day. I'll just keep throwing stuff at you, Tony, and we'll just keep playing it because it's just been one of those weeks. I don't even know what to say.
Let me pay attention!
I can see Jim
Fondle his
Carrey's
balls,
face
Keir.
every
Go
time I
on.
get that
Fondle
job.
his balls.
What was that, Benny?
Good afternoon.
I can see Jim Carrey's character saying that in my head whenever he plays that job. I love it. With his burnt out hair and his scorched flesh. Fire Marshal Bob, what the fuck was his name? Fire Marshal Bill.
Bill, yeah, I think.
It's Rebecca.
Call from Kathy Zinn. To accept, press 1.
Hey, Kathy, how you doing? Thanks for calling.
Hey, Kathy.
Hey, Diane and Benny and Jenny and Tony and everybody out there. After listening to all this, and I love JoJo from Jers and I love Politics Girl because they're not putting up with this disgusting, they're calling out the disgusting behavior for exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And for Bill Cassidy to sit there, well, I almost did the right thing. What happened when you told your parents when you were a kid and they're like, what is that? And they're yelling at you and you're like, well, I almost did the right thing. Did that ever fly? No, it never flew. I got hit harder. So because to them it was like, you knew. So in other words, you knew you were not doing the right thing. And you did it anyway.
Yeah.
And it's like, sorry, Bill, no one's crying. It just, I love how, oh, please feel sorry for
They're
me.
so
'cause
whiny.
I did the best I could. Oh, shut up. Just shut up. It just, they are so, I've just come to the conclusion, they are soulless. They are like vampires and they are soulless. They have no soul. They have no ethics. They have no scruples. Nothing. They have nothing to offer us except, please give me money and let me feed my appetites. Whatever, my disgusting appetite.
And what we hear behind the scenes is that all these motherfuckers are terrified of Dinky, and they're terrified for their families, and that's why they don't want to, cause a big stink or go against him, because all of his minions and all the trolls around the world will start coming after them and their family. Well, guess what Jasmine Crockett has had to go through? Guess what Tim Walz and Kamala Harris and anybody else who's been a Democrat has had to go through? That's right. The fucking brutality. How about Hunter Biden, Joe Biden? How about Stormy Daniels, for fuck's sake?
Obama.
You know what I mean?
Stormy,
Obama
the list
wasn't
goes
born
on
here.
and on and on and on.
Bullshit. They attack
Stormy
all
He's
these
still
people.
fucking squabbling with
hold on.
Rosie, for fuck's sake.
Hold on. The right attacks all these people to make Dinky look like he's correct. When we all know Dinky has been lying his fucking ass off forever and a millennia. I just can't. I can't with these people. How do you believe that there's 50, 60 women accusing him of rape and all this bullshit, and you don't believe the 50, 60 women, you just believe this one guy?
Yeah, exactly. You'd have to believe dear leader or whatever. But I was also going to say that you know, not only do they have no morals, but they're so stupid. This whole thing about the Tate brothers went on social media to tell, hey, we've got multiple passports. Look at us. So the prosecutor can say they're a flight risk because they went online and told everybody how many multiple passports they
I have to be honest, I haven't been following the Tate story because I just don't. The Tate stories, I call them the Tate.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Correctly.
I
yes.
really.
I just
yeah,
want
but it just,
I just want them deported to where the charges can be applied and they can be in prison.
And they
That's
can't
what I
get
want.
pardoned by Dinky.
Nope.
That's why
Because if they go,
Dinky's going to do
they
everything in
thought-
his power to block them from being extradited to England, so he can pardon them later. You know, everybody here knows it. And guess what? Same thing with Ghislaine.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I love how they thought they were going to appeal to King Charles. I don't know how they thought that was going to work. And King Charles is getting asked about, it's like, who? New phone, who this? Who are you people? It's like, Charles didn't have anything to do with the Tate brothers, but, well, we'll just appeal to King Charles and he'll pardon us. And he's like, who are you again? No, I don't think so.
I'm not pardoning.
Like, why don't you go through our court process, and we have courts just like you do in America. In fact, that's what your judicial system is pretty much based on. And so why don't you go through that? And when it's over, let me know what happened. And if they find you guilty, guess what? You're going to jail. And in England, they don't mess with this stuff.
Prison. No.
Yeah, prison, not jail. We all have to start saying prison, not jail. Right, Kath?
Yes,
prison.
Sorry.
Okay, so anyway.
Prison, yes. Going to prison.
Yes,
but anyway, I know you have a ton of videos. I'll let you go. But I just wanted to express my total, utter disgust with this, wheel of right-wing hypocrite. It's like, just pick one. I mean, they're all so disgusting. The whole Miller thing with him and he broke his child's collarbone. Who does that? And now the Republicans, there's nothing we can do. The deadline's passed. He's going to have to be our What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're talking about Max Miller in Texas. And then you got Stephen Miller and his wife, who I don't know. There's been rumors now that she's been with Eric Swalwell, fucking Bannon. There was another person.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, that's right. Elon Musk.
Yes.
Oh my God. Honey, get your shit together.
Wait till that kid comes out looking like anything but Stephen Miller, which will be great for that kid, but
No shit, right?
Just saying.
No shit.
Just saying.
All right, Kathy, thank you so much for calling in, love.
Okay, love you. Take care. Keep kicking ass. Talk to you later.
Is that Wayne? Is that Wayne?
Yes.
Oh my God,
Wayne.
he's so adorable. Let me guess, it's Alyosha.
Call from Leo Shore. To accept, press 1.
Alyosha,
sure.
thanks for calling in. You two faithful callers. Thank you, Allie. Go ahead.
Hey, ladies.
Allie.
Hey. So, so actually I was looking up Cuba now. I haven't heard anything. It's been pretty quiet, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But just as long as Dinky stays away.
This is long.
Yeah. And of course, then social media, of course, was making, weird jokes about Rubio and, all the other half Cuban or, other people that work for the Trump administration that are actually have mixed parents in countries where people are mixed. So it's very weird that they're working for such a white supremacist and somebody that calls themselves a very stable genius. But it doesn't seem to occur to any of them. First of all, nobody's perfect. Second of all, even the famous people that we know that are supposedly good have made mistakes. And yet, we have the same reality TV show, all the liberals are evil nonsense. It's like, and even if it was true, which it isn't, that makes no sense because as we know, that's why sadly, in a way, that's why there's two political parties. But the thing is, the Republicans always mess it up and they always have a war and they always F the poor and they always screw over the disabled, and they're always against women, and
Yep.
they say they love children, but yet
They don't.
Parents do you know
They
that
don't love
raise the
children.
children right? You barely hear of it. And not only that, thanks to social media, we know that 80% of them get arrested almost every other week for crimes of some sort.
Yes, that's right.
So it's like, even if you were dumb enough to believe everything that these supposed grifters and influencers say, the proof is still not there. So it's all just a bunch of
bullshit.
Inventive
It's
BS
hot
talk
air.
buzzwords.
It's all
Yeah.
hot air. And
Whoa.
I would call them
Bullshit.
Oh,
hypocrites. Call them hypocrites. Alyosha, look at the unveiling.
Okay, what is she unveiling?
She is unveiling that I think Jen up the base sent her
the
a megaphone.
the
Yes,
megaphone?
with the
megaphone,
batteries.
Yes,
I
that
have,
was a gin up the
I
base
have that one
gift.
too. Yep, I have that one too. Yep.
Oh my God, Jen up the base. That's so cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
Lot of
can't
batteries,
wait
lot of batteries.
All right.
Jen, you're
to
awesome,
use
Alyosha,
it
dude.
thank
out,
you for calling in,
out
honey.
in the
Love
field.
you.
Thanks. All right, bye. All right, yep, bye.
Thank
my
you,
God.
Allie.
Open it up. Let's see the
Thank
whole
you,
thing.
Jen. I am.
Don't
I'm
stab
doing
your
it.
hand.
I'm doing it.
Don't stab your other hand.
I'll
God
try
damn
not to.
it. It fucking makes me nervous when people do
Okay.
that.
You made me nervous. Don't make me nervous.
Jen,
Don't
this is
telling
so
me.
awesome.
Don't
Thank
Always
you,
cut
Jen up the
away from your
base.
hand, please.
Yes.
Always. Just
Yes,
avoid.
Ma. Yes, Ma.
Or
And
use the
Roxanne, I know
scissors
it's
like
your
this,
birthday
Benny.
tomorrow, but give him an extra hug from us, okay? Please.
Yeah. This is what you do, Benny. You can also use it like this and just go like this. Score it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
What's in the box?
Hey,
What's in the fucking box?
I've opened a box or two in my day.
I know, babe, but it just makes me goddamn nervous.
No,
Cut towards your hand.
What's in the fucking box?
I need my hands, man. Oh,
how cool.
yes.
How fun.
Oh, yes.
It's shiny.
It's shiny and new. And I think we're going to have to cover it with fuck Trump stickers. That's what I think we're going to have to do.
Oh, fuck
I
yeah.
don't know.
Absolutely.
Benny. You better leave some room for a 21st century suffragette sticker on there.
Okay. Let's
Blow
see what
horn,
the
Benny.
instructions say.
Just fucking load it up
Where
with
the
those
batteries
batteries
go?
and turn that fucker on.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, you better leave some room on that bitch for a 21st century suffragette
Thanks,
sticker
Roxanne.
that I'm
We
going to get
appreciate
begun
you
buying
so
for you,
much.
right, Tony?
That's an amazing gift for Benny. Thank
Yes.
you guys.
Thank you,
Fuck
Jen
yeah.
up the bass. You're
This is
sweet.
so going to save my vocal cords.
I told
What's
Roxanne
left
give him a
of
little
them.
extra love from the three of
Like
us for
us,
that, because
they
that's
can't
just
help
an
it if they
amazing
got a
gift.
Absolutely.
And so thoughtful.
I think it's just what the doctor ordered.
Yes, it is.
Like us, they can't help it if
Like
they got a
us.
cocksucker motherfucking piece of
Okay.
dick shit for a fucking leader. That's right. We didn't do it.
Oh my
fucking
god,
assholes!
I'm so excited for
The
Betty.
assholes
Gin
did
up the
it.
bass is calling
Gin up the
in.
bass.
Gin up the bass.
To accept, press 1.
Thank you so much, Jen.
Oh, my pleasure.
Hi,
We
Jen.
got to
You
support our
rock,
girl.
honey.
And Benny, just so I did what I
Yes, love.
could, but it only has a range of 10 football fields.
10.
So it'll go 1,000 yards. And yes,
Yeah,
save
yeah.
the vocals so you can do it more frequently with 1,000 yards of piss and vinegar.
Well, you can do it out your window while you're driving. You cocksucking Epstein
Yes.
lover.
Yes. Yes. Anyway,
fucking
I know you're going to put it to good use. We all love, support, and cherish you and the three of you and the whole community. We got a lot of work to do between now and the midterms. We have a job and a half to do, every one of us. Let's fucking get our head down and do it.
Let's
do
Thank
it.
you, ladies.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
That's
Jen,
it.
so much. You're
Thank you,
you're a
my guy.
gem.
Of course.
Love you,
Thank
babe.
you, Roxanne.
See ya.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Very.
I know. I just noticed it's got a siren feature as well.
Oh yeah. Oh. I just heard
And that
a
was
tiny
only
bit.
turned up to the O in the word volume. Did you hear it?
Just for a split second, then it got canceled.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jenny, we need to order a bunch of fuck Trump stickers. I will. I mean, if I can help pay for that or whatever. And Tony,
hello.
I want translucent.
Hello.
There you go. I can hear it. Oh my god, I can hear you better than I
Oh
can.
wow.
Holy shit. Ah. That's better.
That's better. You can't get too
Can you
close
hear
to
me
the
now?
microphone. You got to pull it a little farther away from your mouth.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, don't be right up on
So
it.
the
I think.
neighbors
Well,
can
I don't
hear
know.
me.
Yeah, I bet the neighbors can't hear you.
That's not even turned all the way up either. So
No, you can't. But it's funny thing is, it's pointing away from your microphone, which are in your headphones, so we're actually hearing it.
excellent.
A little bit.
I was afraid it would cancel it out. Clementine wants to know what the hell is going on.
Clementine's like, there's
I
a
was
new
about to
box
say
in
you're
the
gonna
house.
freak out the cats if you do too much of that with the alarm or siren sound.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're gonna hate it.
Clementine.
Like,
Did
Mom,
I
do you
alert
have to
you
torture us?
Clementine's all
everything's
concerned.
okay. It's all right.
Clementine has real concern, unlike Susan Collins.
It's okay, Mama.
Yeah, just show her the box and be
baby.
like, hey, get in this. She'll probably like it.
Yeah, right?
She'll like the box it came in. She might fit in that, but she won't fit the inside box at all. She won't even try. She knows she's too big. I can't be bothered trying to get in that when I know I can get in the other.
She's like watching you fold that thing up. She's like, oh, look at this. Put it on your side drawer thing and see if she'll get in it. The side thing, use the little side shelf thing.
Yeah. The little wing that whips out.
See if she'll get in it.
She might even still be too big for that.
For a toy in there or some catnip, she'll get right the fuck in.
No, I love this. And thank you again.
Kitty.
Thank you again to Jen for sending BENNILOCO a microphone.
Such a wonderful, thoughtful gift.
Yes, it is
So
very great. Oh, she's going to be fucking with that and driving around with it and be like, fuck your Tesla! Tesla! Oh my God.
This is going to be wonderful. It's a new accessory for my car when I'm in it. I'm in with me.
Yeah.
And the little
He's
handle
a
folds
deranged
down.
prosecutor is sick.
Yeah.
They suck him.
What did you say to the last one? You were like, do you fuck children? Because our president does. Oh my God, he's just on fire, Benny. Oh my God. Oh my God. Coming after MAGA. Benny's coming after MAGA out there, Callie.
She had her teenage
much.
daughter in the car ducking down. Oh my God. That's dumb broad.
Oh yeah, I'm with you, Crystal. I'm looking forward to Bullhorn Benny days. Those will be fun.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. She's gonna. All we need is like a camera attachment to that fucker, so it can also attach a camera to it, so she can record at the same time and not have to use two hands.
It's so difficult to do everything when you're all by yourself in the car. People don't realize it's hard to film and do things outside of filming.
Yeah.
Like read the chat.
Right.
It's hard. It's not easy. And I don't know. I probably read like a quarter of it or maybe a little more. During a live stream, I have to go back and read it to see what everybody said. So, because I miss so much, and you guys are so funny. You keep me laughing my ass off over here.
Yes, Benny. We need like a camera on it too. So anywhere you're pointing it is where you will see. It's got to be attached to like the top of it. You know, like, and it won't fall off. Like if you put the thing down and your camera won't fall off. Yeah.
Strap
Yeah.
it right around the cone.
Yeah, with a holder on the top. That'd be great. All right, Jen.
Has anybody got a 3D printer?
Jen, it's your next mission.
I don't know that they make anything like that.
Tony says a GoPro.
Little
but
GoPro.
But Benny's not going to know how to use a GoPro. She only knows how to use her phone.
Her granddaughter
Barely.
can teach her.
Fuck every last one of you.
Yeah.
She needs to be able to use her phone with that.
Call from Bicycle Mike.
Hi, Bicycle Mike. How you doing?
I'm doing
Mike.
well. Hey, I've got the exact same megaphone. Benny and I should ride around just screaming at the top of our lungs at people.
I like it.
See, you're the wingman she needs, Mike.
With the megaphone, you don't have to scream to the top of your lungs. That's the purpose of the megaphone.
Oh, I want them to know how bad they should feel. You should see, I will chase down a Trump sticker to a parking lot and harass the person. I just don't give a fuck anymore. I'm so
that's
angry.
stalking. You don't have
It's
to
like-
look for them. They come to you. They come to you.
No, I'm not seeing as
They
many
come
as
to
I
me
used
anyway.
to. That's for sure. People are becoming
yeah.
real timid about their little Trumpy boy.
Yeah. And then he's in a quick
Right.
fade, a hard
It
fade.
should be embarrassing to support that piece of shit.
Yeah. 100%.
You would think so. Amazing. Well,
Oh my
you guys
God.
have a great day.
Okay. Thanks,
I'm
sweetie.
gonna
Thank you, honey.
I'm
Thanks for
gonna
calling.
hide in my air conditioning.
Okay.
It's too fucking hot today.
All right, honey. Take
Bye.
care.
It is hot. It's humid.
Bye, Mike.
It's
Bye.
humid today,
Bye.
actually.
So, all right. So, I don't. Well, Benny, I'm so excited for you with your t-shirts. Now we got to work on the stickers to cover that thing with, so you can absolutely know that it's yours.
Yeah.
And a
Good
crowd.
question who that belongs to.
Yeah.
It'll be
No question who
customized.
that belongs to. We need to get another BENNILOCO sticker to put on it, and a 21st Century Suffragette sticker, and all the fuck Trump stickers that we can get, like these little ones.
Like
I have
these
some.
right
Those are in the
here.
box that I'm assembling now.
Yeah, like all these little things.
I got a bunch of them.
I
Still.
know you do.
Yeah, things that
I've only stolen like 10
Mm.
Trump stickers that I got 9. I got
Only stole, like,
9
half of
fuck
them.
Trump stickers.
99999.
And I actually want to put them on my protest signs. You know? That's where I want to put them, is on my protest signs. So, anyway. All right, everybody's back. Tony's back in his seat. So, let's
Yay.
talk about what is the... I don't even know where I left off, Tony. So you're going to... Whatever video that you haven't played yet, because I don't know. I keep sending stuff to him, and I don't know. I get distracted, and I don't know what we played. Because I watch all this stuff a
What was
couple
that?
times before I send it out, because I want to make sure it's putting out the right, the correct message that I would like to
Right.
portray, not some bullshit and like, I don't know, whatever. I actually go through
I
the
know.
content and make sure that it's appropriate, if you will. Even from the left. It's Doc Adam.
Imagine that.
Yeah, go with that one. Yeah. Here is Doc Adam, and I forget what this one's pertaining to. Okay.
Healthcare workers everywhere are speaking out about the president's rapidly declining health, even one that's going to beat Mike Rogers' ass by 20 points in November, even though Rogers is going to get $100 million in campaign financing from AIPAC.
Trump seems
Nice
to
to
think
meet
you're
you,
a gift to the Republican Party. What do you say to that?
I'm a gift to the state of Michigan, God willing, and hope to win this election.
And he says, if you pardon the language, you're full of What do you say to that?
At least I don't let mine go in the middle of the Oval Office.
Donald Trump seems... Yes, Yes, and thank
Nice.
you. More of that,
Evan.
please. When
I love
this
this guy.
racist, fascist fuck wants to attack people like he always does, fucking get in the mud with him and choke his ass out. Everybody knows he shits himself. Hell, here's Natalie Harp on the golf course with his fucking diaper bag. She's with him 24/7 at this point. Does this look like a guy who isn't all talk? This guy is a bully. And that's what he's been his entire fucking life.
That chick
In the
behind
lawsuit
him
against the British
laughing.
Broadcasting Corporation, they decided to call his fucking bluff. And now he's moving to change his lawsuit because he doesn't want anybody to know he's a fucking money launderer, even though we already know that.
Yeah.
Truth about him is he don't want this fucking smoke because he is old, sick, demented, and it could happen any day now. Fall with a catastrophic injury, aspirating food or water. There's many options. Happy Monday. At this point, he's on 109 days of borrowed time. Who did he borrow the time from? The shoulder pads he has sewn into his suit jackets to make him look like a high-T alpha male. From when he should have thrown a clot about how democratic socialists are going to take over the American government, been impeached, or they should have finished the process of invoking the 25th Amendment. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Thank you, Doc.
Thanks, Doc.
God damn it. Mm-hmm.
So this was a story that went totally under the fucking radar. This one.
Under the radar.
I think with that diaper bag, like, what is she? I'm waiting for the day. Is she gonna have to change him in public? Like, are we just gonna have to spread out the little mat, you know, on the top of the
Little mat.
beast? Well, you know, the beach blanket on top of the
That's
beast.
more like it.
Okay, baby. Let's wipe your bum bum. Come on, we gotta wipe.
No, God, please, no, 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 no.
You know, to have to carry around a diaper bag in public means you need change frequently. I don't want to see the changing table that fits that big porker. I just saying.
He gets two Secret Service workers, one to hold up each leg while she's wiping them all down.
Oh my God.
With the giant sized baby wipes.
No, God, please, no.
I think I'm gonna barf.
No, no.
Yeah, the changing room, the changing rooms in public bathroom, the changing table in public bathrooms are too big for him, too little for him.
Way too.
Just spread them out on the floor.
Yeah, that's the only option. That's the only option. That or you get in a fucking shower and gets hosed down. It's one of two things.
Ugh. Fondle his balls, kid.
Oh God, no, he's so gross. He's too gross. He's too gross. I don't want to. All right, so Dinky tried to pull this fucking stunt. I don't know what the fuck's happening with this story because there's really no fucking follow up. But you know, if he tries to do this shit, there's gonna be massive fucking pushback, massive, from around the world, and it better come from us too. God damn it.
Wash your hands if you're fondling those balls. Just saying.
God, oh God, I'm gonna barf.
Just do it. Just do it.
So I'm sure by now we've all heard the story about how a Trump-linked oil company is now preparing to try searching for oil in Greenland without the government's authorization.
Actually, I didn't hear about
It's lost
this
on
story.
nobody that this comes amidst Donald Trump's recent claims that he once again wants control over Greenland. There are still some older authorizations for oil exploration given out by Greenland. Most of them were given out to the UK. They're not actually from Greenland Energy, which is the company that Trump is trying to use to take this oil. But the whole point of the controversy here is that these companies do not have authorization to do whatever they want. And this company is already doing things outside of that authorization. Apparently, this oil company has already dropped a dozen containers of equipment off the coast of Greenland. And it's lost on nobody that Donald Trump would just love to go in there and try search for oil and then suddenly start dropping some flags and being like, yeah, I own this part of Greenland now. Some people are calling this a silent invasion of Greenland. It's not going to help, though, since Donald Trump notoriously loses in the courts. But this is also happening because Donald Trump has fucked up so much in Iran that now there are rumors of a possible ground attack from the United States. In response, Iran said, "We will cut you off from oil entirely." I feel like a lot of this is based on empty threats since Trump is already losing that war and now he's running out of munitions. But he's also threatening not only Greenland now, but also Mexico. What does he think he's going to gain by fighting a multi-front war with no munitions? Did he never play Risk? Needless to say that this guy doesn't even know what the fuck he's doing on a good day, let alone when he's loaded with dementia. I think before he does something really stupid again, it might be time for his cabinet to put him in the corner on his iPad to watch cartoons.
I'm glad to hear that Greenland sent them packing and kicked their asses out, Robert Carr, because I've heard no follow-up on this story, but I didn't hear it anywhere at all. At all. That was the most fucked up part about this story, is that he's like, oh, I'm sure by now you've all heard this. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? No, I haven't heard this, not at all. Anyway, it's just fucking infuriating. Oh, here's the, our new, Johnny, I think you're muted.
Come on, there's so many things we're not getting talked about.
I know, but, you know, I'm just...
Let's add to the list.
Well, this is why I'm going... Okay, because we didn't do a show on Saturday. This is why I'm breezing through all these videos, you guys. Because I'm like, I don't even know what to say. It's just been a bombardment of fucking shit like this. Play the next one. Oh, you don't say? The new attorney general's in the fucking Epstein files? Really? Nobody ever thought to look for this before? Including me, by the way. I'm just as guilty.
Did you know that the Attorney General of the United States and Donald Trump's former personal criminal defense attorney, Todd Blanche, is in the Epstein files? Well, if you didn't, here's the file. And this isn't the only one. Todd Blanche, who was just confirmed as Attorney General of the United States, is in the Epstein files. Now, I'm not claiming he's done anything nefarious or was connected to Jeffrey Epstein, but emails do show that he was discussing Epstein's criminal case back when Epstein was arrested in 2019. There is Todd Wallace Blanche, along with other redacted individuals. Why do I bring this up? Well, because of the redactions. See, these redactions do not contain victim survivor information. And yet, Todd Blanche, who at the time of these redactions was Deputy Attorney General, oversaw these redactions, and, well, we don't know who he was communicating with back in 2009 about Epstein's case. Todd Blanche at the time was not in the government. He was actually at Cadwalader, a private law firm. And now he's in charge of the Justice Department, and we will never likely know who's under these redactions. So to recap, the Attorney General of the United States, who served as Trump's personal attorney, is in the Epstein files, in files that he oversaw the redaction of, files that we will never know what the true nature are, because he is now the person responsible for the entire Justice Department.
He's been helping cover up the shit and defending Trump since the word jump. And we think that's going to stop just because he's Attorney General? Get the fuck out.
It's going to get worse.
Right. It's going to increase because now he's got more power to help protect those people.
That's right.
Good job, MAGA. Yeah. You know, I don't care who goes down, Republican, Democrat, whatever. But it sure seems like Republicans work pretty fucking hard at not helping out prosecute anybody. Just saying. Just saying. It's because it's all of them.
It's just a shit show. I've never seen the amount of destruction he's doing, and nobody's, lifting a finger to stop him. It's just because he's put out. We knew this was going to happen.
Standing back or doing one of these numbers.
We knew this was going to fucking
pretending
happen.
like we don't see it. Yeah.
It's the Bannon playbook.
It's a Bannon playbook. Throw a lot of shit out at us, and we don't.
Damon Dog, fire hose of fuckery.
Yeah, fire hose of shit. Yep. 100%. Yeah.
Well, and when all the news stations are owned by, those that have.
But they're like, they kill
what's happening.
But the thing is, it's the right wing, the people who own all the radio stations and all the TV stations and all the mainstream media are calling each other, like CNN and MSNBC now, or whatever it's called, fucking left-wing radical stations. No, they're not. They're owned by fucking right-wing fucktards And why
Every
is there
one of
no
them.
pushback questions? Why do you think we started a fucking podcast? Oh, because mainstream media possibly quit doing their fucking job a decade ago?
They have
This
their own
is
best
why
interests at heart. Look what they have to gain. You know, they allow these mergers and stuff to go through that make them billions and billions of dollars. It's not about the people. It's about increasing the bank account of these fuckers that own more and own more.
Dinky,
And they're going to push their agenda so they can keep doing that.
And Dinky explicitly, because listen to this fucking next video. He's now,
So
you want to talk about communism? This is what communism actually is when the leader of the country owns parts of those companies.
Right.
What? I thought you had it all cute. I'm sorry. I thought you had it cute.
Is it going?
Whoa. Oh, Jesus.
So a failed businessman who was under investigation for money laundering made the president and his sons tens of millions of dollars. That sounds totally normal, right? The New York Times dropped an article about Bobby Zhao. He gave $100 million to Trump's crypto company, World Liberty Financial. And nobody knows where he got the money from because all of his other businesses have crashed and burned. His own crypto company failed. He went through tons of cash and all of the investors lost money. And 75 million of the 100 million he invested, they went directly to companies that either Trump or his sons control. And Steve Witkoff, Trump's special peace envoy, he got a piece of the pie too. Zhao's a foreign investor, and nobody knows where his money's coming from. Nobody seems to care that he was under investigation for money laundering. I mean, why would they? We just found out that Trump was under investigation through Capital One. The whole thing stinks, and business and financial experts around the world said that there are tons of red flags and that he never should have taken this money. So why did he take it? The White House tried to say that this is in the best interest of the American people. How is $100 million going to Trump and his sons to make money off of a crypto company in the best interest of the American people? They must think MAGA is really stupid. I do.
You guys
MAGA is really stupid. So
yeah. You guys keep eating
they
it
ignore
up.
everything that's going on against their best interest, just to say that these are people that are America first, who are absolutely not. They are themselves first, and they are foreign countries first. Foreign, deals and shady backdoor bullshit. And
selling
how much
off
can you
our
scratch my
country.
back and I'll scratch yours?
Well, it's selling off our country piece by piece. Just like we knew he was going to do it. We all knew he was going to do this shit.
Yeah. Sure did.
So here is
well, he's sure bought and sold. If there's anybody who's a bigger, prostitute, it's Donald Trump. I mean,
total whore.
Willing to sell himself left, right, and center.
With a big R. Or
Yeah.
with a big R.
And a capital WH. So here's again Doc Adam talking about that yesterday's meeting in the Oval. Look at Trump. He's literally like this. Sleeping in his fucking chair. It's unbelievable. And these people just keep talking. And
Sleepy Joe, huh?
Fuck you. I've never seen seen Joe.
Yeah.
fall
I want
asleep.
one MAGA to show me a picture of Joe Biden sleeping anywhere except for the beach when he was on vacation.
Right.
Until then, double middle fingers in the air. Get fucked.
President Donald J. Slump could barely stay awake during a press conference in his own goddamn office because he has dementia and he's sundowning. I'm a physical therapist with a doctorate in my field and 15 years experience working in home health care, treating geriatric patients with dementia and lots of other shit who fall asleep while I'm sitting there talking to them. Before we begin, the whites of his eyes have disappeared because he's high as a fucking kite on some sort of stimulant, Adderall, Provigil, cocaine, who knows?
Safer childhood vaccines was established by Congress in 1986. Went dormant in the...
What have you done to
If
his
I
eyes?
die and wake up to the sound of his voice, you'll know for a fact I was not saved and I am in hell. His dementia has progressed to the point that the most gravelly, brain-numbing sound, which is RFK's voice, cannot rouse him awake. Also pay attention to how much of a tremor RFK Jr. has in his hands. It's also in his head and neck because he used to be a serious drug addict and has permanent brain damage. I currently have a patient with spasmodic dysphonia. You know what else is in his medical history? The resection of a fucking brain tumor. He has this voice because he snorted cocaine off of toilet seats and shot heroin in back alleys for decades. So clinically speaking, these are all dementia symptoms. He is sundowning. His brain is disconnecting from a typical sleep-wake, day-night circadian rhythm because a structure called the suprachiasmatic nucleus is atrophying or breaking down. This is the structure of your brain that houses the master clock, or your internal sense of day-night sleep-wake cycles. This is why he will be awake all night long, shit-posting on a social media platform that he started, and then be unable to stay awake during the day. This is not about him being fatigued, although that is in play. This is about somebody's brain dissolving inside of their goddamn skull. Be a shame if he had the nuclear codes. On top of that, his stimulant abuse over decades has caused tolerance in his body.
That's right.
So now the stimulants can't even keep him awake at the moments he really needs to be fucking awake, like on camera in front of the press. His dementia and brain atrophy has progressed to the point that I keep telling you guys it could happen any day now. A fall with a catastrophic injury, aspirating on a Big Mac or a fillet of fish. Who knows? At this point, he's on 110 days of borrowed time. Who did he borrow the
Anything will
time from?
do.
Whatever was stored in the food truck he hid out in Turkey, because now that food smells like shit. From when his stimulant cocktail should have caused a hemorrhagic stroke, been impeached, or they should have finished the process of invoking the 25th Amendment. Thank you for your attention
to this matter. So he's totally knocked out. Yeah, I agree. When he adjusts his seat like this, that's when he's farting. But he's awake when he's farting. Sometimes. Except for when he was in court. Tony, do you have this one? The Boebert thing?
Yes.
Okay. I have two Boebert videos. Yeah. Well,
I hate her.
Well, it's not even
I
about
hate
her.
all these people and their progeny.
How about
Congresswoman?
There's been more crimes committed by the fucking people who've come out of fucking Lauren Boebert's cunt than at the southern border. I'm so sick of this hypocrisy. And that's why we're calling it out every fucking time on this fucking show, because I'm sick and tired of your propaganda and your fucking hypocrisy and your projection and your gaslighting. We know what you're doing. And how about your sadistic sons of bitches on top of all of it? Enough. Go ahead. Play the two clips. Yeah. This is Aaron Parnas going and like, oh, what the fuck? Lauren Boebert's son charged with sexual exploitation of a child.
Congresswoman Lauren Boebert's 21-year-old son has been charged with multiple counts of sexual exploitation of a child in Colorado. He has been charged, according to court records, with 3 counts of sexual exploitation of a child and 2 counts with contributing to a delinquency of a child. According to NBC News, the charges stem from a video recording made when Boebert's son was 18 years old. The video was made with a 17-year-old. We don't have any more further details about the video or circumstances around that. Boebert's son was taken into custody, posted a $10,000 bond, and has since been released. This is not the first time that Boebert's son has been in trouble, and not the first time Boebert has had to deal with an issue like this. And it's obviously a very serious situation, and as we get more details on it, I'll have more updates for you soon. Make sure to
play Johnny Bananas next, because right in the row, and because he gives a little bit more detail about the whole situation. Because that's the other thing too.
Those Republican family values that are so coveted apparently, huh?
Well, that's the other thing too. You let a couple hours go by, now more information comes out, and that's where I get this. Yeah.
Reminds me of that quote from the third Die Hard movie where he picks up the phone and Simon says, "Birds of a feather flock together, so do pigs and swine. Rats and mice have their chance, as will I have mine."
Nice. Rhymes.
The son of America First God-fearing Christian Lauren Boebert was just charged with felony sexual child exploitation. Linked to a 2024 video where her son Tyler was 18 and he was filmed having sex with a 17-year-old. Apparently that video was posted to Instagram. He now faces 3 counts of exploitation of a child and 2 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Unfortunately, this is unlikely to do anything to sour her chances for re-election. Because if you'll remember in a previous episode of We Told You So, I showed this YouGov poll from recently, where it says that a majority of Americans say that their candidates should drop out if they're accused of SA. But a closer look shows that fewer than half of Republicans think that a candidate should drop out if they are involved in a scandal like this. Now, even though this does not involve Boebert herself, the scandal's not going to affect her much. The Republicans really don't care. Remember, these are the same assholes who said that Brock Turner should be given a light sentence when he was found to have raped a woman outside next to a dumpster, because they said he's such a great swimmer and he has a bright future ahead of him. Needless to say, this just continues to show us who the Republicans are. Because every single time a horrible or disgusting act is committed, we always find out that it's somebody who's a Republican. Every single
time. Yep.
You know, these MAGA Christian morals can miss me. I don't ever want to hear that out of another fucking Republican's mouth with your family value bullshit. Never. You have no moral high ground to stand on ever.
Zero.
Keep it away from me.
Fucking
No.
scumbags.
Y'all are okay with raping children. You're okay with lying and cheating and stealing everything. Your little heart's content, you know,
shooting Americans
and
on
yet
the street,
demonizing those that are
kidnapping
doing it, and
Americans, put 'em in
until you get caught.
concentration camps. You're all for all that.
Yeah.
Lauren Boebert.
Until it affects you and you get caught, and then you put some kind of lame ass apology out there like that's supposed to make up for the fact that you're a piece of shit.
You don't have Bobart money.
It doesn't.
You're paying her salary, so you know Bobart will get her kid out of this because being a pedophile is a prerequisite to being a Republican, it seems.
Well, she's doing a great job at parenting, so whatever she's got to go through for her kid, that's too bad.
Lauren Boebert was kicked out of a fucking theater that had Beetlejuice playing in it, and she jerked off a dude and was doing. No, she jerked off a dude.
Too.
We could all fucking see it on the video.
Yeah.
She was jerking off a dude and vaping in a fucking theater to Beetlejuice, you know, theater thing, not a movie, right? The theater. And then she was flipping off cameras as she walked out and blah, 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 because she got kicked out.
Yeah.
I come to find out that that dude was a cousin of Brian, who I used to do HBL radio station, HBL radio with. My first podcast. He's like, it's my cousin. We all knew it. We went to the fucking family reunion and busting his balls. He cut off his phone. Nobody could call him anymore because we all
got inundated.
We all know that you got jerked off by Bobo. And he basically admitted it. So I don't want to hear that this story is not true from the fucking maggots.
Yeah.
I have a fucking 2-degree separation to this fucking story.
It's on film. It's on film.
And might I add, it takes a special kind of sicko to be excited and want to get each other off in the middle of a kid's musical. Is that just me? Like, I don't know that I would be aroused in such a situation, but I guess these people are cut from a different fucking cloth than I am. Thank Christ.
I've
never nothing to do with.
I've never been a PDA person. Public display in front of everybody and making out in front of, it's just gross. When you see it, somebody else doing
that's
it.
Not PDA. That wasn't affection. That was getting off. Okay,
Yeah.
there's a whole
It's
difference
different.
between holding hands, kissing, or hugging somebody and reaching into their pants and jerking them off. Whole different
Two
fucking
different
scenario.
things.
With whole different
And
thing.
now, not only that,
my friend.
when I asked Tony to go make out with me in the corner of a fucking blues bar in Hamtramck, it was dark. It was night. Nobody could really see us, and all we were doing was kissing. It wasn't like hand up the shirt or hand down the pants or anything like that. It wasn't even anything like that. I'm like, let's just go
In a
make
bar.
out in the corner.
Where there's no children around.
There's no kids around in a goddamn bar.
Not in a theater for a musical made for children.
Let's go make out in the corner. Tony's like, I'm marrying this woman right now.
No distinction.
You're tearing me apart.
It's nothing close to it. But that's probably the only time I ever really made out like that in public, and didn't give a fuck about the people around me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
P-O-P-L-E-S-S.
I don't know. Cut it out, Tony. He knows everything I'm saying is absolutely true.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Just had it stuffed.
So I just think it's like, you motherfuckers and your family fucking values, and you're out there preaching all this shit. I remember Lauren Boebert on a stage preaching the Lord's words and all this stuff. And trying to be all Christian. How about, bitch? You ain't nothing.
I saw this.
What? Okay, yeah. So, well, we're way over time, but what the fuck? Might as well just.
Here we are.
I have like 2 more videos I really want to show you guys before, we close out the show. And I'm sorry we're going long, but fucking A. So this is Adam Cam. This is Adam Cam, and check out what this lady in a bookstore caught this dude doing just because she got bad vibes from this dude, and he was following her, then she started following him, and then guess what? She caught him doing.
Excuse me, what are you doing? No, I just saw you put that underneath her dress. Absolutely you did.
No, ma'am, I really wasn't.
You absolutely did.
Ma'am, I really wasn't. I promise.
Then show me your phone.
Yes.
No, we're going to call security.
No, I really...
You absolutely did. And you were following me over in the children's section.
Because I have a sister who's pregnant. Ma'am, I really wasn't.
You've been extremely close to me this whole time. Please show me your phone.
No.
I really don't
Let's get
mean to.
security. Because this is absolutely wrong.
I really don't mean to.
No, you obviously did.
I really don't mean
no,
to.
ma'am, please, I really
No, let's get security. I have it on video. You are not going to get away with anything.
Ma'am,
You can say ma'am all you want, but we will let them decide.
I really promise I wasn't
No.
trying to do anything inappropriate.
Liar.
I wasn't. I really wasn't. I'm not like that.
Obviously you are. I literally have it on video.
But ma'am, I'm
You're
not. I
busted
really am not.
red-handed,
You don't understand that
motherfucker.
land like the
No, no.
It's just...
Okay, listen to me.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to wait for them to get here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Like, I was just trying to look at the books.
Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You
I was
suck.
really just trying
No.
to look at the books.
No. Like, you can stop.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You're welcome. You were so suspicious following me all around the store. I knew you were up to no good. No, I have video of him sticking his phone underneath this lady's dress as she had bent over, videotaping her. And he followed me all around the store.
Okay. So...
We need to get the police.
Okay.
First of all, well done to the woman who recorded this. She got the evidence, she called him out, and she didn't back down till security arrived. Fair play to her.
right.
But you know what I found really interesting about this? She knew there was something off with that guy.
Yep.
And instead of ignoring that feeling,
felt it.
she paid attention to it. And that's
Instinct.
something I think a lot of women watching this need to hear. Because you don't always have to wait for a man to cross a line until you're allowed to feel uncomfortable or react. You don't need proof to move away. You don't need evidence to be cautious. And you definitely don't need to prioritize being polite over trusting your own judgment. And yeah, listen, sometimes you'll get it wrong. Maybe you misread the situation. But when it comes to your safety, it's better to be cautious and wrong than dismissive and right.
That's right.
She got
100%.
this bad feeling about this guy. You know what it is. Female intuition. We all have it.
Yep.
And you're like,
Yes,
this
ma'am.
motherfucker, I swear to God, he's following me around the fucking store. What the fuck?
Creeper.
You know? And ladies.
They're out there, ladies.
What? We can't wear mini skirts during the summer? How about wear skirts so there's nothing, when you bend over, there's nothing to see? You know what I'm saying? Wear skirts. I don't know what else to say. But my God, we have to adjust what the fuck we're wearing in 104-degree heat because of fucking assholes like this who are predators who just sit around waiting for some
That
chick to walk in with
opportunity.
a fucking, yes. You
Yep.
sick fucks. This guy, I hope he got arrested and I hope he goes to fucking jail. Prison.
Well, he'll only go to
Glad
jail
her
for
instincts
that.
were not,
Right
you know,
the fuck
No,
moving
they
for
were
that
on.
day.
spot on.
Right
That
on.
Spidey
Yeah.
sense. Yeah, my Spidey sense
That's
was
right.
tingling.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm saving this for the end. I saved this video for the end because, well,
Because
it's the end.
First of all, I know there's religious people out there and you know, you have a lot of belief in all this stuff. And I'm not. I'm a very much an atheist and I'm sorry for you because I feel like this, especially the women who are religious, just know that it's a goddamn patriarchy and they don't give a fuck about you. They've never cared about you. And this, I don't know, we were kind of joking around about it the other day, but at the same time, oh, now my microphone is out again, so nobody can hear what the fuck I say. So, oh my God.
Everyone can hear you. Shut up.
Well, it's Benny and Jenny can't.
the audience can
So-
hear you, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
It's okay
And-
when you beep out.
Well, it's not just
All right.
it's not just this lady, Queen Erin the First, who we are playing this video from, and thank you to Adam Westish for bringing this to my attention. But it's also our friend Monty, who says that religion is very much for, you know, the patriarch and not so much for women, and they want to keep women down, and even though they're like, oh, it's a good book and da da da, no. It's all fucking
Yeah.
propaganda. It's more fucking propaganda. And religion is a curse on the world, in my opinion. And I'm sorry. It's just my opinion. But take Queen Erin the First word for it, not mine.
The church literally told you
Turn it up.
that you could not touch your own coochie. And it's not even in the book. That's not even in the book. And they told you that you could not even touch your own coochie. And you was scared to touch it, even though it was yours. So much to where even when you had something going on, you was damn near scared to even investigate the problem. Because the church told you you could go to hell for touching your own coochie. And why would they say that if it's not in that book? They put this book together.
That's right.
Quiet as a cat. They put this book together and decided what they was going to put in it and what they was going to take out of it and what they was going to add to it and what they was going to delete. And they've been doing it for centuries. It wasn't even in that book that they put together. Walk with me. It wasn't even in that book that they put together. And they still told us we'll go to hell for touching our own coochie. Why would they say that if it wasn't in that book they put together? Because they know then you touching your own coochie would leave a lot of men without a coochie to touch. Walk with me. This is how patriarchy, this is how misogyny influences religion. Because if I can convince you that pleasuring yourself is wrong, then you gotta go get the pleasure from him. It's not in the book that they put together. We just decided that it was wrong, and we convinced you it was wrong. If I'm gonna go to hell anyway, if fornicating is wrong and touching myself is wrong, I might as well sprinkle a little coochie on him. And this is how I say it's about access to women's bodies.
That's right.
People always push back on that. The world revolves around access to women's bodies. Politics, sex trafficking, religion, all revolves around access to women's bodies. Why would God be so concerned that you need to be a virgin? Perverted men are making up these rules.
That's right.
If it was important for you to be a virgin, it would be just as important for him to be a virgin. But no one even talks to the young boys about virginity.
No, they don't.
Only talk to the girls about it. Why?
That's right.
Because they're making up these rules as they go. They're making up these rules to benefit men to have access to women's bodies.
Coochie control.
This is why the family unit is so important. This is why one man, one woman was instituted, even though the Bible really supports polygamy. The Bible supports rape. The Bible supports slavery. It does. There's very little monogamy in the Bible, if any. Monogamy is not a theme of the Bible. How did it become the major theme of Christianity? Oh, access to women's bodies. You have to get married to please God. Why? Because if I force you to get married, you got to have sex with me. Because God demands you have sex with me. God is very concerned about sex and women's bodies. That's why he had to come to a virgin. Because he couldn't come through no girl who's already been penetrated. Because God cares about her penetration. The religion is about women's bodies.
Say it. And what? And
That's
what
it.
now? Huh? What now, motherfuckers?
It's coochie control. They want coochie control, and we're not going to give them coochie control because, as you know, as Prince would say, it's pussy control. But they want control over your coochie. They don't want you to look at it. They don't want you to touch it. They don't want you to fucking know what's going on with it. How many studies in female anatomy has there been? Oh, no. All the fucking anatomy studies that have been done on men, not on women.
But men can have access to your coochie anytime they want it.
Apparently. Mr. Grab him by the fucking pussy wants to have control over your coochie and be able to do whatever the fuck they want with it, anytime, any day, any fucking night.
Harsher penalties for women who have abortions than there are for men who rape at this point. So
how about the study of autism comes down to old man sperm? The reason why there's more fucking autism, it's old man dick sperm. It is not fucking Tylenol or the woman's fault in drinking Coca-Cola or eating something or whatever. It's not vaccines. It's old man dick sperm. You want to fucking cut me off YouTube for speaking the truth? You go look it up, bitch. You go look it up. You go look up the studies in science.
Sperm in wheelchairs.
The science really shows it's old man dick sperm that causes fucking autism because more old men are fucking little girls. That's the fucking problem. You fucktards. I'm so
I'm
sick
coming.
of this fucking narrative.
I'm
I can
coming.
hardly stand it. I want to fucking come out of my skin most fucking days because they want
Why
coochie
can't
control.
you knock on my door back there? I'd hear you a lot quicker. You know what I mean?
Okay, Benny, you're still
No.
live and we can still hear you, but we're going to end the show soon anyway.
I'm sorry.
No, we're going to end the show. We're way over. We're 33 minutes over.
I gotta get going.
Yeah, everybody's got to get going. And so, anyway, I want to thank you guys for being here so much. And
I thought I muted.
No, it's okay. Don't worry, Benny. I want to thank you guys so much. Again, thank you to I Am Trill Will for being, giving $10 to our show. We really appreciate it. Jesse the Butt, thank you for being a member. Bethany, thanks for the $3. And Damon Dog, thanks for the 5 and reminding us about Roxanne's birthday tomorrow. By the way, Tizzy's show is going to be on tomorrow again. If you guys, we might do a watch party. And a Scapegoat set a star. Thank you guys so much for your love and support here on the 21st Century Suffragettes. We really do appreciate all of it. Benny, thank you. Jenny, thank you. And Tony, thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
And thank you to all our moderators. And thank you to everybody in the chat who joined in and spent your time hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. And we'll see you Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, same channel.
I have a video.
And
you have
our
a video
shoe.
too late. I'm closing the show.
Right here
I'm
on our
closing the show.
shoe.
You have to start with the next show on Thursday.
No, I'm doing it now.
There you go.
Okay, well then you can start the music after.
Yes.
Okay. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.
Love you. Bye.
Slot cameras.
I'm Daniel Hartman. I live in Ward 2 in Fridley. I've not been a resident of Fridley for as long as many of you, but like many of you, I came here to build a life, a future with my family. It's caused me to think a lot about the future, about the world we will be building for our children. I want that world to be one where we trust one another. A world where newcomers to the community are greeted with open arms and kindness. Flock is not that. Where we could be spending our money uniting our community and building it into something for everyone to trust in, we instead send it to unproven tech oligarchs to invade and spy on our communities. That spying is not without consequence. When the federal invaders arrived to terrorize our state in the name of scams, lawlessness, and racism, that very network was used to track and kidnap our neighbors, as we know. Our children will look back on this moment with revulsion, nauseated by the cowardice that led us to turn our guns inward, nauseated by the squandering of our natural resources to build the data center and surveillance infrastructure, a monument to fear, voyeurism, and delusion. We must not forget this is much bigger than a few cameras spying creepily on civilians. The surveillance state cannot exist without data centers. Every second these cameras are running is another second spent sucking the life out of our planet. You keep this up, and we're staring down more than a future without privacy. We are staring down the destruction of our future in entirety. Does it comfort you to know that when the last drop of water is drained, when the weather gets so hot that your sweat can no longer keep you alive, and when electricity is so expensive that we can no longer afford to cool our homes, there will still be cameras pointing at the people that frighten you? If my words offend you, remember that I warned you months ago in this very room. You have had adequate time to change course and be the responsible adults you were elected to be. If you cannot see this situation for what it is, then you should not be anywhere near a position of power. We are better than this. Spend our money on something the community would actually benefit from. We should be enjoying our parks together and making friends, not living in fear of one another. I ask that you disarm these cameras. I'm Daniel Hartman. I live in Ward 2 in Fridley.
The 21st century suffragettes, yeah. The 21st century suffragettes, yeah.
No, mean nothing like we had seen.
Yeah, we are the 21st century. And you know, mean nothing like we had seen. Rise up,
Rise up,
rise up,
rise up.
we coming forward strong.
We're right here, lifting the nation scene. We rise. We born and raised in the USA. Home of the free. We born and raised in the USA. Land of the brave sing.
Yeah, that's how me, man.
Yeah, we keep pushing forward.
Together, we strong and true.
You're unstoppable, yeah.
Let me break into the waves and let me shake into the white and contemplating over each other why the end of the world, the end of time. Planets aligning, I feel fine. I can't take all the violence and the pain with 6 string by
shut this motherfucker down.
I will send you to Jin's